What's up, guys? Goodwill here, and today I present you my our factions, also known our factions podcast, also known as the Axel podcast. This is episode one, and really don't have any topics to start, so we're just going to go brief, like give us an introductions. So I'll start first. My For those who don't know, my gamer tag both in Discord and Roblox is YT underscore Goodwill. I have been in the MILSIM community for 5 years, thanks to COVID, actually. And I like to be Recce guy. Like I like to operate as a sniper most of the time or anti-tank if the games have tanks. Now I will give my mic to Chief. Chief, can you introduce yourself first?
All right. What's up, guys? My name is Chief. My gamer tag is Steve117. I have also been in the MILSIM community for the last 5 or 6 years. And if you're talking about my preferential way of operating on the ground, that will be close reconnaissance and stealth approach. But other than that, the guy with the most messed up sense of humor and the most dry sense of humor. So I am also one of those guys in the field, which is why Gas and Good will have a very hard time working with me.
Glorious.
So it's me now.
Yes, yes.
Alright, I'm known by many. Hertz, Gas. It depends on what you want to call me, but I'm mostly known as Gas, mostly in Milsim. I started doing Milsim since 2021, early 2021, and since then I've been mostly doing a lot of Milsim, Hell Loose, Arma, and the yeah. I've been doing a lot of Milsim in other games, but I mostly prioritize Roblox. So yeah, I'm from Canada. I'm from Canada, Ottawa. I was born in Ottawa, but I moved to Quebec.
See,
Right?
he has to explain that he's Canadian. We don't. We just have to speak in our
Yes,
accent, and
yes, yes.
everybody knows that these
Yeah,
guys are from
yeah.
that country.
The Microsoft country, yes.
The Microsoft country, the country with the max. Yeah, I think India is one of those countries which has the maximum amount of call centers. I think
My
that is one thing I have noticed. We have maximum amount of call
and
centers,
most
Fake,
man.
of
fake call
When the
centers.
guys in the US are like, they're having troubleshoot problems, they're getting diverted over here.
yes. I mean,
Nah, nah,
I
nah.
mean, no, I
I
mean,
mean,
they are more international customer care in India than the national customer care. Like most of the customer care service are here there for outside all the foreign countries, not for the India itself. That's why we have like a 1 hour delay for any customer care related services. I guess Chief can relate to it.
Yes, I can.
yeah.
That
So
reminds me of the scene in the Transformers movie. Do you guys remember the special forces guys are fighting some robot, and at the same time he's trying to contact the customer care for his recharge or his sat call? I think something like that was a scene in the movie.
Mumbai, India, people.
Yup.
That's Mumbai, India, right there,
Damn, yes. My God.
dude. So what was your first faction, guys? What was your first factions? Mine personally was a just a Russian faction that I joined in late 2021, which when I joined actually was about to get disbanded. So I don't really consider it my first faction. I was there, but I was too late. But the very first one, I mean, like the actually considered first one was a what is this? A PMC like Axel, a PMC like Axel. I think I was a tenant. I was a officer there, but sadly got disbanded after some incident with the leader in which lost forever. And then I discovered ITF, and then
I think I don't remember my first faction because it's been a really long time, but I remember one of the most prominent factions I was in, which was the BSRR, the British Special Reconnaissance Regiment.
And
Yeah, uh,
ironically, that was my first faction. My first faction was BSRR actually. So if I talk about how I climb up through the ranks, basically I was, on a random day, I was carrying my M24 in BRM5, the Operation Viper 1, the Operation Viper update BRM5. And then I met a guy who was a second in command of BSRI. So he asked me apparently, where are you going? So I said, I'm just hanging around and stuff. Then he said, hop with us. So I hopped in. Presented my skills as a marksman, helped them almost. One of their guys died and I helped them to recover. And yes, I did my job basically. And because I did my job perfectly, uh, I got recruited in a BSRR. So that's how I met Sheep
I think
actually. But I'm the but me joining the BSRR and me meeting Sheep has a very long timeline. There's a lot of stuff happened with me.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened during that time. I remember, I think BSRR was the faction where I actually created the concept of reconnaissance regiment, or scouts, and
Also known
it
as
was
ARD.
pretty good. Yeah. So I think it was a pretty good concept. I also received a lot of compliments from our allies as well. And I remember we used to be so childish at that time, especially me, that those wiki forums. So in those top 100 factions, our name was there. I think ranked 50. Rank 50 was our faction's score, and we were so much happy and so much excited that it turned out to be a flex, which it wasn't in reality.
Yeah. And so my journey in BSRR started with obviously the second in command. Let's call him Dev or DVS.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let's
Dev.
just go.
Let's call him Dev. So he told me, "Are you free in that weekend?" I like started some. So I said, "Yes, I'm free." So he told me that there's some procedures where you have to pass basic training. Like every single guy who has visited any Muslim faction, you have to attend basic training, whether you have knowledge in the game or no. It's basically a test to see whether you are worthy enough to be a fully or full-fledged operator of that faction. So I attended the basic training session, and when I started joining BT, I saw a couple of guys. So there was like a deployment going in the background when our PT was taking place. And I saw a couple of guys, and then I asked you which regiments you are. So some said they're from Recon Division, the ARD. Some said they were from the Aerial Recon, the Aviation Department. Some were saying that they were from Spec Ops. Now the term Spec Ops, like all Wilsim fans or Wilsim players have some fascination with one of or two Spec Ops units. So I thought that what about I join the Spec Ops team? So I thought, but once I asked the second in command, Dev, to how can I join the Spec Ops, he told me that you need to pass PT first and then contact the CEO of the department of the faction of the unit. So I started doing BT, and there was this one section called mobility training. And oh my God, we weren't bullied. I never got bullied in real life rather than I got bullied in the mobility training. Damn, man, that they literally caused me to shed a tear, man. Basically, what happened is the deployment that was going in the background when I was having a BT got concluded, and then the leader of the deployment, the commanding officer of the deployment, he he asked Dev that, how about we assist you with the basic training? So he said yes. Now what he does is, now I will give you quick context. The officer who was leading the deployment was the CEO of the Spec Ops unit. I didn't know at that time. What he does is he stacks four strikers in the runway and told us to crawl beneath the strikers, beneath all the four strikers. And the strikers weren't parked, parallelly. They were parked like front, back, front, back, like that formation. And in the background, they were literally using a motivational music that we listened during a PE session. My God. And alongside, there was another recruit with me. Let's call him Farza. He was an Aussie, but now he's like I lost the contact with him. So me and Faza were literally crawling, crawl, you know, crawling through the strikers, and these guys were yelling in the VCs, move your ass, get on, get a move on." Like literally, they all were being the Marines drill instructors. Oh my God, they almost made me shed a tear. God, of how intense was it? So that happens, and then they take us to a simulation training. So simulation training basically means we have to raid an outpost and don't die. But we are also assisted with few of the active operators.
Thing
We
is,
were
uh, let me speak. It sounds like the last phase of the training, like the BT and ITF. Actually, I recommend.
yes,
Like we have to hold off the shit, and that's it.
yeah, hold assault position, hold for three waves and exfiltrate, similar to what ITF had. Yes, so we had our BT, and I don't know whether the Davis Colonel Dev, he was second in command, Colonel Dev. He accidentally promoted me to private first class. Usually, a recruit once he passes BT is promoted to private, but he accidentally passed me and the other guy Farza to private first class. And once I asked him why you do that, why you promoted double the ranks, he said, I accidentally did that and I won't, cancel your ranks back to private because I think you deserved it. And that's how I became a full-fledged operator of BSRR. Now, coming back to the point where I wanted to join Spec Ops. Now, here's the thing. I asked one of the guys in Spec Ops unit, and I asked him what's the procedure to get inside the faction, inside your regiment. So he told the same thing what Dev told me. You have to go and ask the CEO of that regiment. So I asked him. He said we have to do this, do that. Are you? He asked me a few questions, like literally Spec Ops grade interrogation, whether you are worthy enough and all that stuff. And I waited for a few days. Then there was this guy, let's call him Oofwild. Oofwild came and asked me that are you free right now or not? I said yes, I am free. Then he said, come on, you're coming for a tryout. So me and Farza decided way earlier. Once we were doing BT, Farza decided that he wanted to go to the recon division. Let's call him ARD. And at that point, I didn't know that I was actually being tryouted for advanced recon division, not the spec ops division. I realized that I wasn't in spec ops tryout at the end of the tryout. Well, here lies my hopes and dreams. I got recruited into ARD, not spec ops. Basically, I got bamboozled. Chief, you want to say something?
So what
Chief.
will I say? I am I remember all this because I was also there, when his recruitment for the recon division was going on. Actually, I was the one who took his, I think, trial, right?
No, no, you ordered Oofiled to take my tryout. But tell the whole story, Chief.
Okay.
Tell the whole story from my perspective. What happened actually? Why you chose me and there was this other guy. Why didn't choose him? Just give him, give out.
At that point there was also a concept of jealousy and competitiveness because there was this one guy, okay, he was a good friend of mine, he still is, okay, so he had his own special forces division. It was not oriented or specifically designed unit. It was just special forces, like, if you're a part of it, you can show off around the whole faction in front of everybody that, oh look, I'm a spec ops guy. So at that time, I also started the recon division, and I wanted to put people with actual potential and skills in my unit to compete with him, and at the same time try to flex in front of him about my power and skills and the people I have. So that's why I told Ufwile to get me some good people with good experience. And Goodwill was, and I'll say still is, one of the best snipers we had. Okay, there are only three people in the
Um,
whole,
um,
in general there are three people who I have utmost respect for when it comes to sniping and long range assaults. Number one is Goodwill, second is Gas, and third there was this one chick whose name was Snipers.
Yes, snipers.
She
Yes.
used to shoot from an aircraft carrier to a base, which was like,
Naval. Correction, naval.
yeah, naval base to aircraft carrier, which was pretty far. Like you cannot even see your target at that point. It's that far. But she was always able to eyeball it. She was
thing
also a
is,
pretty good armor player.
eh, can she snipe in Tarkov though? That's my question.
Oh, come on, man. Why you bring Tarkov in this shit? Why you bring
I
Tarkov?
Tarkov.
like I like how Gaz is like, yeah, they know I'm the best, but they're still not talking about it.
God damn. Yes.
Proud top 20 Tarkov player. Proud top 20
My
Tarkov player.
God. Chief, you forgot to mention the part that there was another candidate who was, there were two candidates to join either Recon or SFC. Can you elaborate that? Can you, tell that story?
Um,
Bit the conversation
which
between
one?
you, Dev, and the CEO of Spec Ops on selecting which operator they wanted in the division.
Yeah, yeah. So there was this one guy known as Aim, okay? We used to call him Aim. So yeah, we were fighting. Well, I mean, me and that guy, Fret, we both were fighting in front of Dev that we want this guy, we want this guy. Nope, I'll have him. You can take someone else. We were trying to do some backroom deals just to get that guy into our unit. He was that good. I mean, he wasn't a sniper. He was more like a stealth approach kind of a guy like me. So that's why I wanted him to be with me in the unit. But now that I look at it, if AIM would have been with us, I think we would have been unstoppable. We would have been unstoppable. Like if we would have been with you guys, like when Gaz was there, when you were there, I think we would have been unstoppable. We would have been really good.
Mm.
I mean, but
I
at the
mean, I
end of
have
the
a lot of
day,
experience.
at the end of the day, you got only one option to choose either me or A. Why did you choose me? Why not A?
Yeah, yeah. That kind of reminds me of all those jokes which people make, right? The girlfriend is saying either it's the PS5 or me, and I choose the
Yes.
PS5.
The, but why did
The
you
thing
choose me?
is,
But it was like a pretty good. See, I never do open recruitment. For me, it's always about reaching up to a guy, asking him whether he wants to join us or be a part of our team. Because an individual with genuine skills, they would always feel they will always feel good that if you're able to respect their skills, or invite them, because then you're not acting or being bossy around, but you're actually trying to give them a share or a part of the team. They will treat it as a family. They will take it in a very personal and passionate manner then. And that is what I have also been doing in real life as well, even though we'll not talk about it.
Yes. We
mhm,
better not talk
understandable.
about. Yeah, we better not talk about IRL stuff. Okay, guys, you
I
Yeah.
saying
think,
something? Guys, you saying something?
yeah, I think how I actually got really good in like marksmanship and shit, and why I'm a marksman now is probably because of my dad teaching me how to hunt and shit. I think like at the age of 14, I got my first kill. I think it was a buffalo.
Buffalo,
There's like a
dang,
lot of,
damn! It's like
yeah, I have
shooting
a
a.
lot of kills. I have a lot of kills.
And look at us. We do not even have a single animal kill, man. Zero
Yes,
kill
man.
counts.
Dude, dude, I think I'm really, I'm not being like an ego. I'm not having a massive ego right now, but I think I'm one of the
No,
best marksmen.
I would have loved it, to be honest, if I ever had the opportunity like my dad taking me out for the hunting and all, I think I would have gone every day, every fucking day. My summer holidays will be all about reducing the animal population.
Understandable. I'd do the same, but with a fucking AR-15 instead of a bolt action rifle. Because back then I was just hunting with rifles and shit, not ARs,
All right,
shotguns, or anything.
guys, tell me something.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but let's talk about this one thing. Okay, I've heard a lot. People say that whenever you are, whether you're a marksman or a sniper, so you should always be more inclined towards bolt action and not semi-automatic. Why is that? Like, what is the logic behind it?
Shall I answer that
Uh,
question? Guys, do you want to go ahead or do you
you
want?
go first.
Okay,
You both can answer.
I have a
I
different opinion, but you can go ahead, Google. I can
okay.
see.
Now listen. Now both weapons are used in different scenarios. Now, most of the bolt action rifles you see are usually used in long range combats, like targets way beyond like 700 meters. I don't know how to convert it into feet and yards. Sorry for American viewers, but
We're
being in,
colonials. We're
yeah,
from the colonial
yeah,
world. So yeah.
being from the colonial era or Asians, we like to convert stuff in meters and kilometers. So yeah, don't yeah, you can type what the fuck is a kilometer in the chats. I won't mind.
No, no, and I'll tell you something much worse. We Indians are, one step further than that as well. People are at least putting an estimated range or, number. If you'll ask me, or and not me, but if you ask any random person on the street that how far is it, they'll be like, yeah, yeah, only little bit far away. Turns out it is 2 kilometers away, which they call little bit. They're eyeballing everything.
Bro, yes. What the fuck?
All right.
Anyways, so let's get back to the topic. So the primary difference between bolt action and semi-automatics is the first thing, the engagement range. Now, it is said that the longer the barrel, the the longer the range. That's the concept used in marksman land. So bolt actions are usually like 24 or 18 inches. Yeah, don't use the yeah. I'm not talking about that inch. I'm talking about the military inches, not the human inches. Okay, so don't mind me.
Yeah,
Okay.
we all had a very massive ego boost. Thank you very much, Goodwill.
All right. So now let's take an example. Let's take the Arctic Warfare Magnum, or also known as AWM. Now its
Yeah.
optimal range is 700 meters. Now 700 meters is a starting range, but for some weapons like the semi-automatics, 700 is the maximum limit. It's not maximum limit, it's a median. It's a median limit. Median basically means the center line. Now, and let's take an example of a semi-automatic. Now, here's the thing. There is one semi-automatic sniper rifle, also known as M107 or M82, that has higher range, but we won't count in that because it doesn't identify itself as a sniper rifle. It's more like identify as an anti-armor rifle,
Anti-personnel, yeah.
anti-personal or anti-armor.
Anti-personnel.
So it's not considered as a sniper rifle. Let's take a bit like let's take M110 or also known as Mark 11 model. So
Or the
That is
SVD.
that is
Or the
that is a pretty
SVD.
good weapon. I mean, I have always been inclined towards Mark 11 whenever I'm playing any game. Because in real life, of course, I have never seen a Mark 11. I have seen a Dragunov though, and it's a very good weapon, but I have never seen it in competition with all these American weapons like M24 or Mark 11.
Hey,
I really
Chief.
want to.
Chief.
Yeah.
I'll flex a bit. I'll flex a bit. I fired a M110 before and an SVT before, but not a original Russian Tiger. It's a Type 56 one. So it's not considered a Dragunov, but it's still a Dragunov. So yeah.
Okay. Because see, I have seen the Dragunov SVD, the original one. directly borrowed from the Russians. Okay, so yeah, it's a pretty neat weapon, but at the same time, I feel like that the Western side weapons are much more effective if you're able to compete them both at the same ground.
Yeah, but the only problem with Western rifles, gas, don't get me wrong, is the complexity. Now, coming back to the point I was explaining. Now, the AWM and the M110, the major difference between both weapons is the AWM is bolt action, and 8 and let's call M110, let's call it Mark 11. So Mark 11 is semi-automatic. Okay. Now, usually in semi-automatic, it's basically spring action. So like once you shot around, the gun recoils back, the spring recoils back, ejects the cartridge, load the cartridge from the magazine, and ready for the next shot. But the bolt action, you have to remove the cartridge on your own by cocking your bolt outside and then putting it inside back. Now, a
There
bolt
is
action,
less room for error then, right?
yes. Bolt action is, I can't say reliable, but they're more simpler. If there is a jam in bolt action, you can easily, correct it by just cocking the bolt out and then put it again. While in semi-automatic, you have to literally remove your magazine, pull the charging handle multiple times, or use the button. I forgot. Gas, can you tell me what the button is? Like on the left side of the Mark 11, the push button, usually found in M14A1, M4A1s to prevent, to,
Push button. It's just called the push button. Yeah, you just said
yeah,
it.
the push button, yes. So in Mark 11, you have to literally detach your magazine. I mean, the standard procedure of, to correct a jamming is to remove your magazine, push the button, and cock your lever out multiple times. So it takes a lot of time for you. And if it's like damage, then you have to little repress your rifle. But in bolt action, you just have to pull your barrel. You just have to, put your charging lever by your bolt outside and then put it again inside. I mean, bolt action were the first weapons used in the wars, like Kar 98, Gruber 93s, then Mosin Nagants, Lee Enfields, Springfields. These guns were the OG's bolt action, which in today's standards, most of the military still use bolt action to these days because of the simplicity and maintenance. While in Mark 11, it's like, yeah, that's complexity. The trigger mechanism, the firing mechanism is a bit complicated. Now, one more thing. Now, semi-automatics do tend to have, uh, how can I say, they tend to have less,
Advantage.
no, not less advantage, less firing range.
So
The
in general, if we have to talk about it, I mean, it's gonna be a bad joke, but still, okay. So semi-automatics are like Sydney Sweeney, and
Oh my
bolt actions
God,
are like Palmer and what's her
my
name?
God, no chief,
Palmer and Anderson. Anderson. What's
nah
the name
chief.
of the chick from Baywatch?
Oh
Pamela
Okay,
God,
Anderson.
no, I
Right?
Baywatch. The fuck?
the fuck chief.
Yeah, this just proves
Jesus.
that I'm very,
You
very
could say Taylor
ancient.
Swift, man. You could say Taylor Swift by taking a chick from Baywatch, man.
Because Pamela Anderson was pretty good, and I mean, if we're talking about, as a joke about sniper
My
rifles and
God.
all, so Pamela Anderson is a veteran actress, right? So she's better than Sydney Sweeney.
Oh my God.
That's why.
We're not gonna get too deep in porn actresses, alright? We're not gonna get too deep in porn actresses. Calm down.
Okay, okay, we wouldn't get in. Okay, now,
Okay.
no, but yeah, but
Yeah, this is this
okay,
is this is how you do in a podcast.
yes. Now, see, the major advantage of semi-automatics is the fire rate. Now, the reason why their optimal firing range is like 500 meters to one clicks is because they can shoot very like really fast. Like their interval between each round is fast. So, like if you want to take out multiple targets or assaulting a targets or assisting a target, you can just fire. kill the target, look at next target, pull the trigger, look at next target, pull the trigger. But in bolt action, you pull the trigger, you cock the bolt back out, cock the bolt in, roll your next shot, shoot, reload, shoot, reload, which takes ample amount of time. And especially in like warfare conditions, you need to be fast. I mean, yes, there is a code slow is smooth, smooth is fast, but if you want to save your man's life, you won't, you won't have this code in your mind. You just pull the trigger, cock your bolt very hastily, shoot again, cock your bolt very hastily, unless you're ambidextrous or like have like a goof or like have a, smooth arms. Then yes, but yeah, that's one major advantage of semi-automatics.
Mm.
All right,
Right.
Gas,
It's
you
now
want to,
my
Exactly.
turn.
yeah, Gas, it's now Gas turn. You want to add something?
Yeah. All right. The thing is, I've used both rifles in real life. I fired both. There's there's a big difference, you know. Like there's a con and a pro of one item. Bolt action, very accurate, has a very long barrel, so you could really reach long distances. As you said, it's really effective. But if you're doing like a lot of guys and you're just really close to them, a semi-auto will do the job. But yeah, a bolt action will be a bit slow on the firing and stuff. But yeah, semi-autos and bolt actions have their own purposes, same as any rifle. An M4 has its own purpose, an AK has its own purpose, a pistol has its own purpose. So yeah, that's my
Because
answer right there.
they are formed in those kind of scenarios. That's why.
hmm
Yes.
There, there's different guns for different scenarios, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the
You
police
try
force
to
in the,
explain that to a grunt, most probably they will just ignore it. But no, I have seen people being very caring and very, passionate towards their weapons as soldiers. I mean, I have seen this one individual. He was a sniper, or I mean, designated marksman. So he was like always very caring and very protective about his weapon. So that is
I
something.
can't say the same. I can't say
uh,
the same.
I mean, see, it's like what we call in my background is having your first GF. That is your weapon only.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what we say as well. That's what they teach you. That's what they actually taught me as well
Thing is,
on my
thing is,
first shooting.
thing is, cheap and goodwill. I'll say something that is a bit ego shit. It's a bit ego. But I own a Chaytak. I own a legit Chaytak.
Wait, you own a Shatak?
Yes.
You own M20,
Yeah.
M2000?
Yes, I own a Chaytak M2000. Yes.
Bro,
It's in Texas
damn.
right now. It's in Texas right now. I
Okay,
fired like
it's heavy as hell, right?
I
It's heavy as hell, right?
yes, you're not supposed to be doing it like in Call of Duty. This thing you need to fucking mount it
You're
on
not
something.
gonna be rocking a chai with your buddy in the desert, right?
hmm Thing is,
Yeah.
like the farthest target that I've ever hit with my Chaytak, my personal Chaytak, is 1,000 yards, if I remember.
Can you please
Pretty
convert?
accurate.
Can you please convert it?
1,000. Hold up.
What's
Wait, what's y'all's thing again? Fuck.
That
kilometers or
weapon is a
meters?
fucking divine intervention. That's what it is. It's a really good weapon. I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah, but the
It's a
thing is,
really good one.
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something good. It fucking hurts. The recoil hurts like a motherfucker. Trust me.
That's the one mega drawback of bolt action. Because there is no like a recoil mechanism, you literally have to hold the gun. The whole gun is a,
You 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 will eat the fucking recoil of the gun. The gun will not eat the recoil. You will.
yes,
So yeah.
that's the thing of bolt actions. Semi-automatics have the, the spring inside them. That's why the recoil is like gently. But My God, but the bolt action, yes, their recalls are very strong, like damn strong.
Yeah, but funny big gun, funny big gun, you know.
But I'm
Big
pretty
gun.
sure nothing can be worse than the Barrett.
Yeah, of
Mm,
course. It's the fucking Barra is the winner. Of course, nothing can beat the Barra.
no, but that's the
It's
thing
Just
it's
about
a fucking weapon. If you are like continuously shooting it, you're gonna have a really bad
yeah,
arm day.
yeah. You're
I
going
mean, like the M107, the M107 compared to the Ukrainian sniper rifle, the PTRS. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but it looks like a PTRS.
the crocodile
This,
sniper or the alligator X,
yeah,
the
that
alligator
thing is
X.
supposed to kill fucking tanks, but instead it's killing people now. And
I
I
mean,
feel
I
bad for
don't
the
get.
Russian
I
that
mean,
got
I
hit
don't
with it.
get why these Ukraine. I mean, why the Ukraine army literally went buzzkill on making a sniper that carries 20 millimeter, which is often used as a secondary weapon in tanks or PT or the AFVs.
Dude, Goodwill. A 20 millimeter, the sidearm of a fucking tank,
Yeah, it's
the
side of a
M1
fucking tank.
Abrams.
Yes, 20 mil is like a
No,
coax of Abrams. It's a coax of Abrams, right?
no.
But then you
What do you
should
mean?
also see that it's pretty cool, right? I mean, if I would have been able to create something that crazy and then get it into service, I would have been like, damn, bro, I was able to get this shit into the
Thing
army.
is,
And people are also
Goodwill.
enjoying it. I mean,
Goodwill. If there was actually someone from the 8th Armored Division in here, you would have been beaten to death, by the way.
Okay, see, I don't know
I'm
my
serious.
tanks. See, I don't know my tanks. I know my
I,
weapons. I
to-
know my snipers. I know how to be a sniper. That's all I know, man. Sorry.
you
I,
you you know your boats. You know your boats.
Yeah, we know our words. Yes.
yeah, just be careful around the 8th Armored Division now. 8th Armored Division, get ready.
Bro.
If someone, I swear,
Any
if someone heard
viewers,
that from 8th
any
Division, it
viewers, any viewers who are like active reserve or retired of it, armored infantry, I deeply apologize for saying that Abrams has 20 millimeter coaxial. Correct me. Is it a 50 cal or 7.62? Yes.
M240. It fires the M240 coaxial.
No, what's the coaxial ammo? Is it like
7.62 M240 Bravo. It's a M240 Bravo.
damn, I thought it was like 50 cal, but never mind.
See. This
50
is
cal
this is the
is.
reason why I don't talk about the American tanks. Okay, I know my tanks. I know my BMPs, and they're all Russians. Okay, which is why I don't talk about it.
And I know my snipers.
I know so much. I know my AKs and shit.
But I do remember there was
Hey
this
Chief,
one
hey
guy
Chief,
in War Thunder. Yeah.
hey Chief. What happened to y'all's Arjun tanks? What happened to y'all's Arjun tanks?
The same
Dude,
issue.
exactly what I was gonna say. Exactly what I was gonna say. Somebody pissed off a guy in War Thunder by saying that Arjun tank is just a cheap copy of the T90 and there's nothing creative about it.
Why does it somewhat looks like a leopard though? What the fuck?
Oh yeah, it is.
See,
It looks.
I'll tell you one thing. So yeah, I mean the tanks and the majority of our jets are also not, home build or that we have, invented them on our own. No, of course we import our lot of structure. I mean items and a lot of things, but we are also able to bring the best of the both sides for something much. For example, if I'll tell you, so the Sukhoi we're using is Sukhoi Mk1, which is the
No, SU-30, correction,
uh,
SU-30.
yeah, yeah, Su-30. Sorry, I'm saying
Same
Can I
thing.
Sukhoi.
ex
Sukhoi.
can I explain
Yeah,
that part?
SU is just short for Sukhoi. SU is
Okay,
yeah.
just
yeah,
short for Sukhoi.
can I explain that in Air Force part? So basically, SU-30 is everyone knows the multi-role fighter. Now, now see the Indian Air Force requirements were a bit different when they're purchasing. I mean, so they don't want a aircraft to be completely dependent on air superiority. They wanted a multi-role aircraft that can balance between air superiority and CAS. I mean, what we call here is a tactical bomber. So that was SU-30. SU-30 can pack BrahMos, which is a cruise missile, as well as couple of, uh, I forgot what it's called. What's Chief? What's the JDAM equivalent of India? I forgot, man.
Even I'm not sure about it, but I can tell you
Hold
one thing. The reason why we call it
I'll AFK
MK1.
for a moment. I'll AFK for a moment.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Yeah, so I was saying that, the reason, see, it's a Russian jet, we know, but the system which is being used, especially the radar system which is being used, is actually the French one. Okay, so it has much better capabilities as compared to its original, the OG variant.
but that's
So
a,
we are able
no.
to mix the best of both sides.
And nowadays, our armed forces are also planning to, make the technology on their own homeland. Now, this Su-30 is licensed, so technically, Indian Air Force can make Su-30 at their own disposal, like how they want. Same goes for Tejas is the homegrown fighter. I mean, I'm not going deeply military political, but yes, I we can say India is making their own stuff now. I mean, it is making their own stuff, especially the radars, the fighters, even ships, man. Even the stealth guided
I think
missiles.
I think the history of the ships has been like we have been able to build our own ships since 65, I suppose,
Yeah,
or before that.
yeah, the Maratha Empire. So I won't
Yeah,
go that deep, but yeah, when they were like empires in in India, we had a navies back at the time. Yes, I mean the
that
first the first force that was made in India was army, followed by navy, and then air force. Air force actually came after the British during the British rule. Actually,
yeah, because before that there was no concept of this
air
Air
force,
Force, right?
yes, because the time when they invaded India, there weren't any aerial vehicles. There were no concept of aerial vehicles. There were just only there was only one concept: fixed bayonet.
Yeah, but
There's a
I was watching this one video where the guy jokes that you see all these kinds of jets that the militaries around the world are using, and you will be surprised to hear that they are you know 10 or 20 years old, or they're even 30 years old, and I'm like, damn, they
I
don't look
mean,
like it.
okay, I'll tell you one fact. The
I mean, the
B-52,
jets have a better glow up than chicks.
yes, damn yes. And yeah, do you know there is a bomber in the US arsenal goes by the name B-52 Stratofortress.
Yeah, I think that's a very
Let me see, it's almost like how many years? Give or take, it's almost touching a century, give or take. Hold on, B-52
is
Strato.
it based on the B-50 bomber of World War II, the
No,
road
it's
bombers?
B-52 is different. Okay, so the first flight was taken in 52. Okay, now we are at 2024. You do the math. God damn,
That's really old, man, really
that's
old.
that's really old, like damn old. Uh, So if I do the math, so 2024 minus 1952.
Even
That plane is
A10 is
that plane
what?
is
I
72
think
years old. The startup Otis is 72 years old.
that's really old.
Like, my God, man, check, man.
Grandpa kind of old.
Yes, man. Just as soon as I check uh, the first flight of Shadow Fortress, I'm thinking that the 1971 Indo-Pak War was just like happened recently, judging by this aircraft aging.
That's what it is. That's what it is, surprisingly.
Yeah, I mean, there's still military still using the Dorniers, still using the Dornier. What it is actually, I forgot the variant, which Dornier, I guess. But, uh, okay, then.
But it has clearly, like, still proven itself to be very worthy even after so many
Yes.
generation of, aircrafts coming up.
I mean, it is. I mean, yeah, I mean, see, like, if I think from US perspective, yes, they need an aircraft to pack a lot of bombs and very big and very boom boom bombs. Because you get the point.
That is true. That is true. But we have also seen a lot of, amazing jets. I think if I'm talking about a jet which is specifically made for close air support, this has to be the A-10.
I mean, yeah, the sad thing is that they're decoring the A-10. That's the sad thing.
Yeah. And maybe because that's the only thing we are given as air support in the game as well, which is
Yes,
why,
in the BRM5, yes.
yeah,
I mean, ironically, the game developers of BRM5 only gave the A10 its GAU weight. They didn't add JDAMs, they didn't add, AGMs, only A10. And A10 was enough, actually. A10 is enough for any kind of situation, to be honest.
yeah, it is. It is. It's a clear-cut solution for all your problems.
It just shreds
It's
some uranium,
just too
just
expensive,
just puts
Right,
just
right.
unfortunately.
just shreds some targets with uraniums. That's it. Case closed.
All right.
All right, you're
Right.
back.
Yep.
Yeah, we were talking about jets and all. We were talking about older jets still used in countries like B-52 examples, Stratofortress.
I mean,
A10.
the threat of fortress does its job perfectly. It doesn't need a chip. So yeah, like mass bombing, that's good.
So, okay. What things you guys like in BRM5? Like, not the gameplay feature, but like areas.
The areas, I don't think.
Like the
I mean, there's
locations.
a lot of things which they can, add and improve in the game. I think one thing which they really need to add, I think, is the ghillie suit concept, or maybe, using the grass as a cover, because I've seen the AI actually shooting, even if you're like behind cover or, uh, in the grass hidden. You're not visible, but
Yeah.
you're still being attacked.
No, no, no. My actual question was which areas do you like to get deployed in BRM5? Like which areas you like to raid or attack? Personal opinion, basically.
I do not discriminate with places. I take all of them as a challenge.
I mean, come on, just pick a one.
Hey,
Just
hey,
pick.
hey, I'm gonna
Just
be.
pick one.
I'm gonna become that one white guy, and I'm gonna choose FOP.
Why FO?
Racism,
Why FOP, bro? Good.
because yes, I don't want to do
Um,
anything.
Bro, I like village. I like to raid village. It has nice vantage points. It almost gave the
Oh,
Vietnam
I
vibes.
thought you were. I thought
Good
you were talking
amount
about
of
spawn points.
civilians.
I thought you were talking about spawn points. And,
No,
yeah,
not
mine
spawn
is the
points. Not spawn points. The area you like to assault. I was talking about the area you like to assault or target.
Afghanistan.
Favorite location.
Afghanistan.
The depot,
Afghanistan.
right? The depot, right? The depot in Pushiniko.
I mean, the actual Afghanistan, like back then.
Yo,
That's what I used to do.
yes.
But
The compound. The compound. Yes. The from the Viper,
yeah,
right? From the Operation Viper update, right?
yeah, that was the
Yeah.
best map known to man
I
also
mean,
in VRM. But
whether it's Viper or Resurgence, Village was my favorite. Village was Depot
I
my
think I
favorite.
joined BRM5 when it was Insurgents.
I remember BRM5 from that time when you had the naval port and a factory.
Factory.
I don't. Yeah, haven't you guys played the earlier version of BRM5?
Nah, bro, nah.
No,
I started playing from Viper. I started playing from Viper,
Okay,
actually.
no, I have played it from that time. I do not remember the operation name now, but yeah, there were only two locations where most of the people were going. Either it was the factory or either it was the port. And if you had a helicopter, you will go to the city where you will find the zombies near the volcano.
Damn, the update
it
was
was
that.
zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
There
were
was
zombies.
zombie.
bro, how old are you? How since when you're playing BRM5 Chief? God damn.
Since he was like, since
Seriously,
when he
I
was
do not
probably
even remember the operation name, but yeah, I remember playing it from that time.
Man, Chief's playing like
isn't
since Stone
Operation
Age.
Viper the first ever operation? Isn't
No,
Operation
no,
Viper
no,
the
no, no,
first
no, no, no.
ever?
See, it was like the Operation Viper was like the first released, the fully released version. There were like a couple of betas and alphas before Viper. Maybe Chief is talking about those.
Holy shit, Chief! You must be really old in VRM5,
Yeah,
Chief.
he's playing since prehistoric age, man. He's playing from Stone Age.
Chief,
Come on,
Chief,
man, I'm not even that old, but yeah.
Chief, you've been playing longer than fucking Skibidi Toilet Fans.
Oh
What the
my
fuck?
God, nah, bro, don't add this stuff here. No,
No, do
nah,
not
bro,
do
nah,
that.
nah, nah,
Skibidi, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
nah, bro.
Dude,
But yeah, at that time the game was pretty basic. Pretty basic, I'm telling you. You just had one base and no proper spawning area and all.
I think I was in that era when like BRM5 was just like a fucking roleplay game back then.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
Wait, do you
honest,
remember campsite? Wait, Chief, do you remember that campsite where there was like a cars there and like there was a green thingy? Like this in like those campsites thing, that's going to be the base. I
you talking about KP's
remember.
house? Are you talking about KP's house?
Yeah, yeah, I think he's talking about the KPs.
Yeah, that one, that one. I
Oh,
remember that. I went there.
I actually went there, but never able to accomplish his objectives to bring the guitar from the village. Actually, because all the time I was on the hills sniping, so I never got a chance to touch the ground.
I think back then I had a old account back then. I think my old account has a C782. Not sure.
Yeah, even I have the C7A2. I remember you used to get it from playing the single player, right?
No, the raid mode, the raid mode.
Yeah, the raid mode.
Oh my God, it's so hard. Like you can't do solo. Like you need a couple of guys in the raid mode. It's literally
No, no, I have done it solo multiple times, but for that you just have to, after a certain point, just sit and hide
Dude,
and then
it's
start
quite
running.
sad. It's quite sad that in my main account, in this account, the game I made right now, I don't have the C782, but I have it in my other account. I still remember.
I
I
mean,
think
I might lost. I mean, since the resurgence, I didn't see any C7 in the C7s in the inventory. To be honest, I don't know whether they removed it or what.
Yeah, maybe I have to check it up.
I wish they add. I mean, like add another way that we can get the C7. I want to get it.
But
Yeah,
I think that they can do a much better job at weapons updates or weapon attachments. Like
Yeah,
they can actually put deadline kind of a level of stuff, but they're not.
I mean, Gen 4 is coming up now. Gen 4 is about to come out
no,
soon.
they are just they keep saying
Yeah,
that they just keep saying that it's gonna come, but it's like a long time, man. When I
yeah.
mean, I'm not like behaving
In three
impatient or
months,
something. No,
three months, 3 months.
I'm not like being
It's been 3 months.
impatient or something. But yes,
I think Chief was in Operation Doomsday too.
in what operation?
What?
Operation Doomsday. So
Maybe I was.
there's a lot of there was a fucking BTR. I remember that
What?
BTR. Yeah, in the very early stages of BRM5, I'm pretty sure Chief remembers the BTR, the enemy BTR.
I mean, the only thing I
I do
know
not
is the
remember seeing
no.
a BTR, but I remember seeing that, at that time only two helicopters were there. First was the Chinook, and second was the Little Bird. No other helicopter was there.
Right here, this one.
How
This is
come?
BTR man. Right here, I found it. In this-
Oh, that's
This
nice.
was it, I think. I'm not sure.
That is very nice, actually.
That's what I sent.
No, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this.
Oh, this thing right here.
Oh,
Okay,
this.
I
Yeah,
found the
I never
exact
saw the
picture.
BTR. I never saw the BTR.
The only
What? How
see
about
the
this one?
only no, 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 the only
Yeah, I have
first
seen
time.
this one. I remember. I remember seeing this BTR in the city when they used to come back with reinforcements.
Wait, how the fuck could you kill that thing? How the fuck could you kill that thing?
You do not. You just kill the guy who's manning the rocket because he was the anti-air guy, right?
I
What?
guess.
What?
Yeah, yeah. This is the anti-air guy. This is the AA guy. Earlier, anti-aircraft was like this. Remember when
Yes,
city
Oh,
was
yes,
not
yes,
this
built?
was
yes,
an armored
yes.
vehicle.
No, that was a 98. This vehicle was an anti-air back at the day. Yes, Chief is right. In Viper updates, this was an anti-air deployed in DOU and other key assets, key area.
Yeah, and especially at the city when they used to come with their convoy. So yeah, this was always there. I used to love ambushing these guys. It was really fun. Just chuck a bunch of grenades and call it a day and get your money.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first game where you are killing guys for money, to be honest.
If I remember too, there was a drum mag for the AK. There was a drum mag
Yeah,
for the AK.
yeah, there was a drum mag for the AK, and I used to make it look like the RPK.
I mean, literally, the only guy from ITF who got pissed that they removed drum bag was Jaha, and that literally
Of
made him to
course.
lose that literally made him to lose the interest in the game. Other than that, he was a very great guy. He was like a very damn, damn straight guy, man.
He was pretty straight. He was a
I mean,
fine guy.
not in this, not in that perspective, but in the game, in the playstyle
No,
perspective.
I'm saying he was a pretty sorted guy. I'm not going to. We are not making this a gender conversation, okay?
Lol,
We are
yes.
not reaching that conversation point right now.
Damn.
Do not
Dude,
woke my game up, okay?
dude. Alright, let's start talking about nostalgia again. Let's go with ITF. Just
Yeah, the faction where we all started our life, technical speaking.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the first person that actually ever met me in ITF was AKD Australian. I think that
Vamp,
time
right?
he was like
Vamp, right?
yeah, Vamp. That was the first guy to ever meet me. That's why I have a lot of respect for Vamp.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
um,
Vamp was the guy who I have seen. Okay, I'll tell you guys. Okay, so the operation is going on. Okay, and I think there was this one guy who was the in charge of bringing everyone back from the base to the factory. Okay,
No, because no,
this
his main role was a pilot. He was a pilot back at these days.
no. I'll tell you something. Okay, so me and Vamp, we were going to the factory because I died from the explosion. This guy stands up and says, "All right, I'll see you guys down there," and jumps off. That's how he started the paratroopers division. He thought that this will be a really cool idea to have idiots like me just jumping out of the helicopter and then dying and coming back again.
Damn. Okay. I
And
didn't
it
knew
was really funny.
I didn't knew about that stuff, to be honest.
Vam just stands up. I'm like, dude, we're gonna land. So why are you standing up right now? He's like, no, man, I'm gonna jump. And he jumps.
Like real,
well,
real.
no consideration.
Like he was like the hell diver. Literally hell diver moment.
This guy was an ODST kind of a
Oh
person.
yeah, he used to play a lot of Halo. That makes sense why he
Yeah,
was like jumping.
his favorite game was Halo ODST. That's why
Yeah, that was true actually. It is.
he
Dude,
just doesn't have his own.
dude, Chief, like yesterday we managed to take Megalobon Creek, but it got fucking taken again. Are you serious? It got attacked again. So now we're still back
Eh?
at
I have
Megalobon
been
Creek.
like, I'm getting so much desperate at this point to buy this game that I'm even ready to go broke.
Yes, me
Like
too.
I read
Me too.
updates
Me
about
too.
the
Me
game,
too.
man. Like So it's like it's an actual war going on. It feels like that.
I
Yeah.
mean, yes,
The
yes,
thing
it
is, you
is.
also need a strong PC. You need a strong PC with a good graphics card. Like even my fucking 4090 struggling for like the first 20 minutes of the game. Trust me, it was like struggling and shit.
You what's like the graphic recommendation something, you know?
Like I think like the RTX 3060. I'm not sure.
Bro, my God, we going broke with this one.
I
We are, I
mean,
guess.
it's the recommended. Like if you want a good FPS, 3060 is what you need. But yeah, you can still
Yeah,
run it with a dog
I have
shit PC.
3060 on my laptop because, as you know, I do not have any other option. I have a laptop. That's all. So I hope it
Understandable.
will be able to run it.
I mean,
Well, the one.
what about if we try to recreate Helldivers in ACS or the RM5?
I
Oh
don't think
God,
that's
it's going
possible.
to.
I don't
It's
think
going to
that's
be.
possible.
I mean, the thing is, Goodwill.
Yeah,
Flying Freedom is just like Helldivers, but it's the modern day. Like
oh
every
my
action
God,
that we make is going to translate to an actual lore in the history of Axel.
damn.
Like if we fail a mission, our progress will get lowered. If we success, our progress will get increased.
Okay,
I based off.
I'll give a quick context to my viewers what we are talking about. So we have an event in progress goes by the name Flying Freedom. So quick context, I have uploaded a video called Prologue, which describes the events that cause this to happen in the first place. Basically, we're hunting a terrorist group in Kandahar because they attacked our one of the bases in an island, one of our access bases in Ireland. Make sure to watch that video to know more about the event. Anyways, back to gas.
Yeah, the thing is, I based it off like Helldivers thing. I was like, what if I actually like make a event that will like actually have consequences on our progress of the fucking mission? So boom, Flying Freedom was born.
Helldivers is a pretty good game, man. It's really good. I mean, what I have heard about it.
Of course it's like $70, bro. Of course it's worth it.
Which is like 2,500 in our currency, right, Chief? Or something like that.
Yep, 2.5K.
You know, the only thing that I fear is that I buy that game and the game doesn't works on my PC. That's the only thing I fear about buying Helldivers. Other than that, I'm totally fine.
So
Yo,
Yo,
no,
before
bro, chill,
Yo,
chill,
yo,
chill.
yo.
Bro, we are live. We are fucking live, man.
shit, oh,
Chill.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. Oh my god. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So
oh
Fucking
you almost just got you're about to get Goodwill fucking cancelled on YouTube.
oh shit.
yes.
Damn. Damn, bro.
Damn, Monson, that's quite an entry.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right.
before Wanson starts, introduce yourself first.
All right.
Yes,
So
introduce
this
yourself.
is all right. So this is Condor, aka Wanson. Um, happy to be in this podcast with you guys. Yeah, the EXO podcast. Yeah, we're just gonna be here yapping a lot of shit. Indeed. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, man.
True that, true that.
True that.
Yeah.
All
See,
right.
that
So
is why
can
we
you?
have to remind ourselves that we are on a live schedule because we speak a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
Yes,
Racism.
Racism
Racism.
brings us together. Hear me out. Yeah.
bro.
Imagine if there was a different race in the server. The
My
area.
God. Yeah, the obvious race.
There-
Bro, you saw what I sent in the fucking general chat to my guy, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, man,
Don't
jeez.
check it. It's political. Don't check it, Goodwill. You're gonna get your
Don't
ass
check.
fucked.
Yeah, I never check it. It is very political.
Nah,
So you'll
I'm
get.
gonna check on my phone. I'm gonna check on my phone. See what you type.
Yeah, you'll see it. Alright, let's continue yapping.
Okay.
Continue yapping.
No, let's. Okay.
Yeah.
Condor, I have a question.
Hmm.
Can you tell me about your first faction? in the
Oh,
MILSIM community, and how long you are at a MILSIM community? Like,
okay, so
give our audience a brief idea.
all right, so the first faction I was in was, if I vaguely remember, it's the BSRR, basically like the British Special Forces back in like early days of ITF. Back in the early days of BRM5, like around 2020, before the shitty update came in. Yeah, I was there for like just the first 2 months until I didn't realize it got dissolved. So I decided to like contact the person who was in that faction, aka the Dev. Yeah, um, that we know is a cynical lapper and a pedophile, of course. But
We
yeah,
will
that's
talk
why
about it later. We will talk about Devil later.
yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, yeah, he did introduce me to ITF, which I'm here for like over close to 2 years until it got dissolved, and that's the place where I met you guys. Yeah, not only BSRR, but you guys in ITF, the first
Yeah,
batch.
Hmm.
I think we had our peak friendship moment with Vonson and Gaz in ITF only, which was
Yeah,
Yeah,
the previous server.
back in the
I
early
was,
days.
yeah, I was a young officer over there,
Bro, I
you
was
know,
I
I
was
was
NCO. I was an NCO.
captain.
I was an NCO back at those days.
I was
I
a
was
private back then. I was a private back then, and now suddenly I'm a fucking general. Wow.
bro, I'm a
No,
private back
Colonel,
then.
you're
That does
Colonel, man.
You're using the
bro, I was a private back then, like private second class for 2 years. Yeah,
Bro,
literally.
oh my god.
Same,
My God.
same. I was also just a private first class for like 2 years
I
too.
was stuck at captain. I mean, I have shifted so many factions with Dev and another guy there was that
Yeah,
I have just gotten promotions, but I have never been beyond the line of captain.
bro.
My last position was captain. That's all. I started as a private. My last position was I only reached the position of captain. Now I'm something else, but that's a
Now
different
you're a
case.
general.
General.
Yeah,
You're now the
Good.
leader of this faction, aka So, man, huge step up from death, literally. Like a
Yeah.
huge. Yeah. So be happy in this position, including all of us.
Dude, actually,
Yeah.
I'm wondering what has happened to Dev actually since
Yeah.
he was years. I
He's
haven't
like
heard
gone
from the guy yet.
he's like gone silent, which I never hear from him ever since. I don't know what the
Yeah,
hell they
he's always loud as fuck. His neighbors can probably hear it, bro.
bro. Safe to say, I
Yeah.
always see him playing role playing games. Like I think he will always role play as a retired military military soldier, aka retired general, living a
And then,
life, living a life in a degenerate Ilulu life, playing their game where he can't get
um,
bitches. Yeah,
dude, imagine
just for the record, people don't know about this.
people do not know about
yeah.
this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can tell he is in this state right now. Yeah, literally. Like especially I think his degeneracy of him fantasizing female NPCs in Baron 5.
Yes,
Yeah,
Oh,
his wife.
damn,
His
no, yeah,
oh
I
my god.
remember that.
Okay.
yeah,
His AI wife Isabella. Oh my god.
yeah. Literally, like his
Jesus.
degeneracy. Yeah, his degeneracy simp for a Lego character who was a girl
And remember, he used
in
to play Genshin.
I remember. We were having our break session after deployment in which me, Gaz, and others were also there, but Dev was there,
Mhm.
and we were just sitting, right? And we're talking about real life stuff. I was asking Gaz about his girl, he was asking me about my girl, and this guy just starts chatting with the AI and starts making all the replies for himself, and I was like, man, this is crazy.
Ah man, that is fucking
I mean, he was
fucked
the
up to
one
see.
who introduced bloodlines in ITF.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Bloodlines of ITF, literally.
What was Bloodlines? I do not know. What was Bloodlines?
Like a
Basically,
family, a
yeah,
family tree. It's like a
family
family
tree.
tree.
The
Oh shit.
the screwed
You
up
know,
family tree of ITF.
So the
Yeah.
goodwill. Okay, so we have Gregory family, which was Franciev,
Thanks.
Dani, Dani, Yanni, and I
Dude,
guess
thank God I was on a HS. Hey, okay, thank God I was on a
hiatus.
break. Yeah, I'll
Thing
just
is,
accept it. English is not my first language, okay? I'm trying my best over here.
thing is,
Yeah, so
I think I was the
thank God
son.
I
I
was
was
on
the
my
son of.
fucking break, man. Thank God I was on my fucking break because this is something very mentally degenerative to hear about as well.
Well, he's just degenerate. Even hearing that Nikkei really changed his life. Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, by the
But
way,
Yeah, he used to
Thunder,
Thunder.
play Genshin
listen.
Impact. He used to play Genshin Impact, by the way. The more you know.
Mhm. The more you
By
know,
the
the
way,
more.
Watson,
Yep.
what happened to your PC last day?
Oh
Yesterday,
yeah.
man.
Oh yeah. Yesterday I was like playing a gas in Sunny Valley, and all of a sudden, like my power strip actually sparked. Yeah.
Yeah,
Luckily my computer is alright, and my monitor is alright, but the rest is all screwed up. My charger, my power strip is all burned. I can even smell the distinctive electrical smell from it.
Bro, what?
Yeah, it
yeah.
sparked. But the funniest thing is like the circuit breaker stopped the spark happening. The rest of the spark. Yeah, so that's one thing.
Watson, Watson almost became a fucking crispy Singaporean. Watson almost became a crispy Singaporean.
I
Bro,
have a
what?
crispy fried in my room, man. Literally, yeah, crispy fried chicken, more cooked than Gav. Yeah, Dev.
My
Yeah,
brother is
literally.
cooking mukbang right
Exactly.
now. My brother is cooking mukbang.
I could be, bro. I could be cooking tandoori in there in my room, man. Yeah, chicken tandoori in my room,
I wouldn't
or a
mind.
salad.
I legitimately wouldn't mind if you made a chicken tandoori. I'll be actually happy if you make one.
Hey,
Now,
hey,
now,
hey,
now
hey.
I'll make Watson learn the fucking recipe and make it in front of us so that we can enjoy it and he's just seeing us eat it. Eat it.
POV.
And then
On,
and then he puts in uranium, and then he mix in uranium. What do you
yeah, I'll
do
be
to you?
the bomb.
Radioactive, radioactive.
And nothing
Uh,
wrong
uh,
in small micro dosages of uranium, you know.
Yeah,
You
but
should
what if it's one? What
absolutely
if it's
have uranium
one?
every morning.
yeah,
I
Chief,
mean,
what if
Condor will be the only guy who can, OD on uranium.
oh yeah.
Hey,
That's
Chief,
great.
what if it's your refined uranium though, like uranium 234 really do?
Oh my god.
I will be the first person to run away from there.
God damn.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
And
Chief, I thought you.
I'm saying this because I am completely sane and not gonna do anything wrong with it.
Chief, I thought you really love your what is this? Tandoori. I thought you really love chicken tandoori, man.
Bro, why you
God
hate chicken
damn.
tandoori? It's
Bro,
goated, bro.
yeah, it's coated. It's actually very nice.
Yeah, butter chicken
Uranium,
count.
uranium 234 is nothing, man. Just eat it.
Yeah, if you want to
Uranium.
substitute, if you want to
uh,
get chicken, that's all. Yeah, butter chicken.
yeah, and like with a
Yeah,
mix of the
this is how we are gonna train Watson, you know. He already knows the bartending. He'll also learn the cooking. He'll be the perfect guy for all the parties, you know.
Yeah.
He's
hey
making the
Johnson,
drinks. He's also
Not
cooking
only
hey
the
Watson,
food.
grab,
bro,
hey
not only
Watson,
Chinese
yeah.
chef, I'm now an Indian Chinese chef already, man. God damn, bro. I know everything already.
Watson's gonna start making biryani. He's gonna start making biryani every
Yeah,
time.
Hey,
shit.
basmati rice with all the flavors I acquire, then there's biryani right there.
Basmati
Indeed.
rice, man. God damn it.
Yeah.
Real,
Bro.
real.
Real,
Thing,
real.
thing is, the delicacy here is fucking moose, bro. The delicacy here is need French fries or a fucking moose.
But, bro, our delicacy is like everything. We have the Chinese, the Malay, and the Indian. Like, Chinese is chicken rice. The Malay
Bro.
is the nasi lemak, aka coconut rice with chili, cucumber,
Yeah,
and
I've heard about that.
yeah. And the Indians, you guess it, roti prata, aka Indian pancake. Yeah, with curry on the side. Yeah, I'm
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm not
Keep going.
even feeling offended because I think that's what my meal consists of, anyways.
Yes, that
Uh,
mine too, man. Mine too.
bro, if you try the roti prata in Singapore, chances are it's not as good as the Indian version, in my opinion, because it's not as authentic as I
But
know.
dude, you should see all these fucking Indians who are going over to, US, Canada, and
Yeah,
Singapore. They are
yeah.
earning, bro. They're earning like they're selling the same thing, which is like their everyday meal at twice the amount.
Oh yeah, them, especially them. I think seeing them working as foreign workers, like not only in construction side but other industries.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chief,
and
Chief, is
Yeah.
18 Canadian dollars a lot for there?
I'm not
What?
sure. We need to
Yeah,
convert that. We
18
need to
Canadian
convert.
dollars, 18
We need
Canadian
to.
dollars in Indian rupees. I'm
We
not
gotta
sure.
convert that.
let me
We gotta convert that amount of money. To be honest.
18 Canadian dollars,
Yeah.
Indian rupee for that.
Thousand
Not
hundred and three. Thousand
thousand
hundred
dollars.
and three.
Chief,
Yeah.
that's like one chicken curry here. I'm serious.
Bro,
Dude,
what?
I think if you would have
Thousand?
given me 18 Canadian dollars, I'm telling you, I would have had a proper fucking meal with this. Like, proper food with proper naan and sweets and starters. I could have had it all.
Man. Well, 18
Chief,
Canadian dollars is like I can order 4 meals of Big Macs in McDonald's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
there's like a lot of Indian restaurants around Ottawa and Quebec. There's a lot of them.
Interesting. For
I think
me,
like last week. I think like last week I went to one Indian restaurant.
how was it though? Is it authentic
Really
or
good, actually. Really good.
what do you have, man?
The From what I heard, the family was from India. I think like they're like up north. They're up north India. That's what I heard from them. Up north of India. So
It's North
I
Yeah,
think
the
India
north
that's
basically.
side.
North side, yes.
So around Kashmir, right?
No, no,
North up.
that will
Dude,
be too.
not every north side is Kashmir. No,
That is
Oh,
too high. That is too high, man. That is too high.
that is too high.
oh yeah.
That
So
is a
up
place
north.
where you go if you want to get high. No,
Oh,
sorry, that's other place. No, no, that is some other place. Sorry.
Mexico. No, okay.
nah.
No,
Oh,
then you can
oh,
get a good amount of opium there in Kashmir.
bro.
And a
Well,
good amount of stone pelting as well. Now this is getting political. No, I will not talk about.
hey,
This is getting too
hey, chief,
Yeah,
political.
me
hey,
too,
chief,
me too, me too.
hey, chief, hey, chief. Is it called the Punjabi? Pero
Punjabi. Is that the
is
one?
it very good?
Is that the ones that wear the turban on the Punjab? Is it?
The Punjabi drug capital.
Yeah, the
Kashmir.
Punjab.
Goodwill,
Bro,
Canada,
the thing,
try
Canada.
not
the
to
thing is,
send this to any of our friends, okay? We will try not to get this sent to any of our friends. Otherwise, we are getting beaten in the morning first thing.
bro, here's the
Yes.
thing. Bro, hear me out. Here's the thing. Punjabi is a very common Indian group in Singapore, by the way.
No,
Super
Punjabi,
common.
yeah, it is actually
Yeah.
good because it's a combination of sweet and spice. I guess I never went to Punjab. Chief was there, so he can relate to it.
Yeah, I mean, Punjabi food is really good, man. Like, really good. They know the flavors, they know the essence. It's not like others don't, but they know their food. I mean, it's rich in calories, it's rich in all kinds of nutrients as well.
How about the street food around India? How was it though? The street food. Yeah.
Oh
How's it?
God, straight from it.
The street food is something on which I have been surviving for the last 1 month.
Chief,
It's
chief,
pretty good. It's pretty good.
Harry.
As long as I have high immunity, I have a very good
Why
immunity.
hasn't why hasn't
Yeah.
why hasn't you come down with the Indian street food
Oh
jokes?
my.
You're not gonna try to get
Oh, can cancel literally, man.
There's this one thing which is known as vada pav. Okay, so if
Yes,
I
the
have to
classic
explain it to you in a white man's language, it will be, you know,
burger.
potato patty which has been fried and then
Also, Chief,
placed
it's
between
also
the
called
bun.
burger.
it.
It's also called burger,
Yeah,
Chief. It's also
Man.
called
burger.
burger.
But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like it's very simple, easy to make. If you are into cooking, then yes. But if you are a lazy ass like me, then no. It's really hard to cook then. But
Like
it's
to
really
to
tasty.
make one vada from the vada pav, it takes like 15 to 30 minutes
bro.
from scratch, to be honest.
All I
My
know,
parents are all about, that you should cook your food. And I'm
yeah.
here to study, right? I do not have the time to get myself settled out here. I do not have the energy to cook after 8 hours of classes, which are gonna be reduced to zero almost now.
Bro,
Yeah, law school movement.
yo, hear me out. Like every time, like going to Indian food stalls, one thing I actually noticed, like how generous they actually give a ton of rice, like a ton of basmati rice in their dish, especially
Yeah,
their
yeah.
I
biryani.
mean,
Yeah,
now see, the
yeah.
thing is, the people here, they eat a lot. Like their consumption is a lot, so that's why they give you a lot. That's what something
Oh,
happened. That's something is happening with your experience.
oh, because like the other time I was at a hawker center, like there's this one stall. It's like during Ramadan, like a Ramadan hour. So basically, there's a lot of stalls like preparing food, prepping out from the tables for customers to like easily take and eat. There's one stall that sell biryani and lamb shank, and the thing is, the rice is so much I can't even finish it. It's like high in calories. Also, is extremely tasteless. The only thing that is good is the only thing that is good you just eat with the curry. Get the rice. The lamb shank is good, but inside is dry as hell. Yeah,
The lamb,
and
na,
one
the lamb, na.
and one what?
Dude, can we not talk about this kind of food because it's making me feel hungry, okay?
Oh
And
my
I
Hey,
am doing intermediate fasting because I cannot afford these kind of food in this economy.
My God,
god.
Okay?
she.
hey,
We are
Chiefs.
economically fucked. And I'm
Hey,
talking about
Chief.
this in front of a Canadian, which is much more funnier.
Oh my
Hey, Chief. I'll say
Yes.
something. I'm not gonna try to offend you guys, but when I like went to a authentic Indian restaurant, I'm not gonna say anything bad, but they were really short. Like they were only like my waist, and I'm like,
because because they were from the northeast, they were from the Assam region. I'm also not being trying to be racist. Shit.
god. Fuck.
Yeah.
So are you at this?
oh,
Are you literally at
But
this
but
five?
this guy. There's this one guy named Veer Das, and he said something like years ago in his tour in Canada. Okay, he's a stand-up
yeah.
comedian. He said one thing. Okay, once you go brown, you forget all the colors. Remember that.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
But isn't it
Bro,
the Indian Canadian Indian comedian? Is it a guy? Is it? Is by Vicky?
I don't watch comedy
Yeah,
shows with Raj Chief.
Veer
Yeah.
Das is a Indian comedian. Veer Das is an Indian comedian.
Who? I know a lot of comedians in somewhere like in Ottawa. I think I might know the guy.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
another
what was
guy.
his name?
There's this one singer. I'm not sure if you guys must have heard about him, but he also lives in Canada. What's
Oh,
his
Mm-hmm.
name? Diljit Dosanjh. He is a Punjabi singer,
Punjab.
Punjabi artist.
I
Punjabi.
haven't heard about him. I haven't heard about him,
Uh,
so I'm not sure.
I think speaking of like Indian influences in different countries, we have one thing is he's an Indian, just that he's a drag queen. Yeah,
Bro, what?
he's actually he's a drag queen,
Hmm.
basically like a comedian but wearing women's clothing. You know that
Bro.
kind of yeah. A drag
Yeah,
queen.
we,
Yeah.
we we understood, and this is
A
how they're
lady
gonna
boy?
get cancelled on the internet tomorrow.
Oh,
What the fuck? Oh my
all right,
god.
guys, calm down. All right, calm down. We're gonna
Calm down.
continue. Calm down with the
Goodwill,
racist jokes. Like,
Goodwill. I think we should end the podcast now
Why?
Why? Why? I
Why?
just joined in like
why?
I just joined in like
so
20
that
Mm,
minutes.
we
no,
can we
no,
can we can talk more freely. So that we can talk more freely.
Nah,
nah,
bro.
nah, nah.
Let's keep it going. Let's
Oh
keep it
my.
going. Okay. Let me
Let's
remind
keep on.
you, we
I'll
are
be
all
honest, guys.
guys. We are
I'll be honest. Just for the context, if you think that we are the guys who are the most racist, there's this one British man I have who will be able to outperform all of
Oh,
us.
I know.
Tosh,
Tosh.
Tosh. Let's not invite Tosh. He's
This-
too racist. Tosh is too racist.
He's
Let's
just
not invite him.
he's like racist on a level of me and Gas, literally, man. Like,
He's
And the only thing I have to say to him is that the British Museum has a lot of stolen goods which I would like
My
to
God,
be
no
given
cheap.
back to me. So either do that or shut the fuck up in front of me.
bro,
Nuts.
not to mention the diamond or the crown stolen from India.
Yes, the
Literally.
Kohinoor.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
good. You should
See,
talk to
let
his.
me tell you about something about Indian justice. Okay, whatever has been done with us, we will make a movie out of it and then do some fictional action in it, which we should have done in real life, and then just call it a day. Simple as that.
A movie about a stolen good with a
Yeah,
lot of
there is a movie. There is a movie in which an Indian man steals the Kohinoor from the British Museum.
what?
Yeah, there is actually. Yeah, he's true. There is one.
Yeah, there is, and it is actually inspired, I should say, from Night and Day.
What?
So the whole storyline is like from the movie Night and Day, but the only plot difference is instead of the battery, he's carrying the diamond.
You do you watch the recent film from SRK? I forgot what his name is. The Jawan. Yes, Jawan. Did see that, Chief?
Yeah.
Do you
Yep, I
know?
have seen.
Do you know? Okay, so okay. One more question. Do you watch the Jack Reacher, the
Yeah, I
Reacher
have seen
series,
Jackie.
season D,
It's
season two,
really
season two,
good.
season
Yeah,
two?
it's really good.
Do you
Season 2
watch?
is really good.
Okay, now do you remember the part where they interrogate him in the helicopter, where
Yeah.
they interrogate the protagonist father? Oh my God, the first image that came into me that this scene is from.
Yeah, but that was like, just a coincidence that both of the scenes had pretty similar, you know, situations. But it was really good. I mean, Jack Reacher was is a
What a
really good
masterpiece! It was a
series.
masterpiece, man. Yeah, like I watched the whole series. Like at every Friday, I waited at I guess 5 in the evening or in the morning to
But like even the book, I have read the book once. The main one on which season one was made. Okay, so I've
yeah.
read a little bit of it, and it was really good. Like it takes a lot of passion to actually make the series or the show as similar and as close to the source material.
Damn, that's nice.
Interesting. But speaking of some Indian film, I remember this. I saw this one trailer on Indian film. But the thing is, someone knows the song was actually playing by the very famous Moon to Bucky song. I don't know. That's what I know. Like it's a trailer song for that new Indian movie. If I vaguely remember, you guys know that.
The
The,
Monkey Man, right? The Monkey
yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah, the Monkey Man. Yeah, Monkey Man. Like they use Punjabi MC's iconic song as the movie
Yeah, it's
trailer.
because you fucking guys know the only shit about India is that song.
Oh my
That's why Dev Patel had to use it. And Dev
god.
Patel himself is fucking American. Okay, I might be wrong. I might be
My
wrong, but he has
God.
Indian
Yeah.
origins. But he has stayed mostly in US.
The- oh my god.
My God, you guys.
Oh my god. How
Shit.
people will ask us how we know India. Their song.
My I mean, it was a fluke. I mean, it was a fluke of chance that his music got, popular in the Western outlet. Like
Yeah, it
real.
got
I
popular back.
will I will ensure that none of my employers are able to see this thing.
Oh
My
my
god.
God.
Which means I will have to start taking action after January. Sorry, I mean June.
Bro, come
I
on.
will have to
At
start
least,
taking
bro.
action against this.
Bro, hear me out. The best Indian movie is always the Three Idiots.
Yes.
After Khan is the goat. After Khan. hear me out. It's the gold,
I
man.
mean, it is actually.
Yeah, I don't understand why people hate Lao Sing China. It's
When I was
good.
in like a 10th grade, I was like in 10th grade,
Yeah,
grade before high school, I actually failed in my subject, a language subject. You know what my dad did after the PTM meeting? He played Three Idiots, I guess.
previous. Hmm. Well,
Crazy,
though,
isn't
like Akhtar Khan's performance in there is like so good. Yeah,
I
and
can
it's
I can
full
I
of
can say what my dad used to do, but then if he sees this video
yeah.
by any chance, my life will be shortened by a very long
it?
time.
My God,
Bro,
mean
I
God,
know,
mean God,
bro, I know, bro. He's not,
Like my current survival rate is 90%, it will just go on a direct zero.
mean God.
bro. I know. Also, and my dad showed me that Three Idiots movie to me as a sign that I should work harder. Yeah,
What
like
harder? What the hell?
No, he was giving you an indirect hint that become a fucking engineer, okay?
That you are
Thing
right
is,
now. That you are right
thing
now.
is, the movie that I remember that my dad introduced me was fucking Black Hawk Down. That's
Black
why
Hawk.
I remember what the fuck happened in Black Hawk Down.
Oh my
It's
Dude,
god.
Black
really
Hawk
good.
Down is one of my most favorite movies
Oh,
of all time.
it's like the best movie, man. The best action
Yeah,
movie.
So I have
the
seen.
thing
Wait,
is,
okay, I'm going to because since today is like holiday for us, so I'm going to watch it tonight.
Oh yeah.
I actually didn't watch it
You
to be
should, you
honest.
should.
you have never
Uh,
watched Black Hawk Down?
I'm sorry,
Oh,
man.
no shit.
I'm sorry,
You
my
lying.
guy. I'm actually
You
interested in web
lying.
series, man. I'm interested in web
what
series
the?
like NCIS, Blue
You
Dragons,
laughing, man.
NCIS Blue
You
Dude,
Dragons.
but you
laughing.
have to see Black Hawk Down, man. I'll tell you, okay. So the movie which my dad introduced
No,
me to
no, 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 no.
was
Oh, wait.
Patton and Full Metal Jacket. But Black Hawk Down was
Holy
something which I
shit!
discovered on my own. And I'm telling
Hey,
you, these are the
Okay, okay,
movies you
okay.
must see, man.
So my father
Especially
showed
Patton.
no, my father showed me this picture. Actually, do you know there's a picture about 1971 introducing Hrithik Roshan? Lakshya,
Uh,
right? Lakshya.
Goodwill. This
Yes.
is a,
Yeah, yeah.
a small video. This is a small video
yeah,
of Black Hawk Down.
this is Black Hawk Down. Yeah, I think my dad did introduce that movie to me too, man. I think. Yeah, even though he hates war movies, but he actually introduced me that movie. It's so good, man.
Back
That
and forth,
film.
back and forth, us
Yeah.
from the
Oh yeah, yes. I think there's another good movie aside from Black Hawk Down. It's not Full Metal Jacket, but it's from Bruce Willis
Yeah,
called
exactly what I was
Tales of
trying
the
to say.
Sun.
Full
Jarhead.
Metal Jacket is also a really
Yeah.
good
I saw
movie.
full
Another.
I
How about
actually watched Full Metal Jacket.
Jarhead? Jarhead.
I actually watched Full Metal Jacket. That's
Oh
the
yeah.
only picture
How
I
about
watched on my
Jarhead?
own.
Do you guys know Jarhead?
Oh yeah. Jarhead.
Yes, Jarhead.
Yeah, I
Oh
know
my
Jarhead.
God.
I know Jarhead.
Oh, it's
Okay,
FMJ.
That is
don't
so
mind me.
good.
Yeah.
Don't mind me wrong, but why the filmmaker show the dark side of the Marines? Like it was actually a good picture. Don't get me wrong, but
Because you're supposed to show the dark side of everything, man. That's why we have movies like 50 Shades of Grey, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, man.
God,
It shows the downside.
I
It
think
shows
I
the
think I
reality.
took this in a very wrong context. No, 50
But
Shades of Grey didn't
my
make
What
God,
everyone
the
happy
fuck are
as
we
we
talking about
expect
50
movies.
Shades of Grey now?
yeah,
nah,
Chief,
bro.
what the hell, Chief, what the hell, man?
Look what I sent in the chat. Look what I sent in the chat.
Because guys, that movie
No,
actually
bro.
scares the fuck out of me. That movie scares the fuck out of me, man.
Because you don't have GF at the time, because you're broken up. Maybe that's
Wait,
why
do you guys know
No, no,
Sandcastle?
no, because I will never have those kind of,
fantasies.
I if I, yeah, and it's like just it's indirectly you're
Yo,
trying to torture
Chief.
somebody and he's just into it.
Hey, Chief. You know Sandcastle? You know Sandcastle?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. Yeah.
Oh
It's
shit,
it's so fucking good. Sandcastle is one of my favorites too. It's so
bro.
good. I love
I
it.
think aside
No, I
from
have
good
to
war
see a
movies, I
Sandcastle, I
think
think.
aside from good war movies, there's another one which is very good, but it's a bit obscure. It's called Tears of the Sun.
Oh
And that
yes,
Oh
I
guy,
saw.
yeah,
Oh
I
my
love Tears of the
Probably.
God.
Sun.
yeah,
Oh
Tears of the
my
let
Sun
me
is
let me
God.
let
hilarious,
me
man.
let me
Yeah.
let me let me tell the audience something, okay? So when I created the recon division, the first thing I gave as an assignment to all the people who were the pilot members of that team was to watch that fucking movie Tears of the Sun, because that's
Yes,
how you're
man. Tears of
supposed
the
to
Sun is the
fucking
best, man.
operate in the ground.
Yeah,
Discipline
bro.
and leadership, and at the same time being democratic.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Guys,
bro.
can you give me a quick context on Tear of the Sun? I have watched the film, but it was a very long time ago.
Ah,
Which
you're still lacking. Ah, how
no,
can you
which
Bro,
ever say
you're
it
this?
was
way
a no, no,
too.
no,
You're
no.
way too.
Okay, Tears of the
Uh,
Sun was
hey,
which
please.
which force was involved? It was the SEALs or Marines?
Yeah, it's
Seals.
SEALs,
Cyprus
right?
Commando.
Seals.
Thank you.
SEALs,
Yeah.
SEALs, right?
Yeah.
Goodwill. 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 Please tell me you know
Oh
Blood
yes,
Diamond. Please tell me you know Blood Diamond.
I remember Tears of the Sun, where the SEAL teams
Yeah,
are are exfilling
bro.
the scientist, right? Aside the lady, something.
Yeah, the lady. Yeah. Here's
Yo,
the thing. If you want to know what Tales of the Sun is, remember Bruce Willis. He's in that movie.
Yes, I remember.
Bruce Willis.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The iconic part
Goodwill.
that
Yeah.
the part I like in Tears of the Sun, and that is the same part I actually delivered when I was in command of Recon, was the part where the CEO asked opinions. What shall we do? Shall we assault the Nigerians or exfiltrate with the
Mm.
hostages? That part was so awesome, and I still like if I still use it until this day.
Yo, Goodwill. Goodwill. Please tell me you know Blood Diamond. Please tell me you know Blood Diamond.
Oh yeah, Blood Diamond. I think I might have known that movie.
I'm Rhodesian. I'm Rhodesian.
Oh yeah, I the Rhodesian movie from Leonardo
I'm from.
DiCaprio.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm from Rhodesia. I thought we say Zimbabwe now.
Oh my.
I still remember that podcast line. I love Blood Diamond so much.
What about Act of Valor? What about Act of Valor?
Actor
Yeah, I
Valor
know
was also a
Akavila.
good movie.
Oh, there's another
I
That
think
was the
movie.
film.
Actor Valor had a pretty, neat and well detailed scenarios of combat. Like I loved the time when the Swick guys come and they
Hey,
extract them out of the.
hey,
I mean, that's what I would expect for a tier one special forces team.
Yes.
hey, guys. How about American Sniper? I'm pretty sure everyone has seen
Oh my God,
American
I love
Sniper.
that film. I love that film. I really love that film, man. Especially because I'm a sniper myself in games. So yes, I love that game. Sorry, movie shit.
All right, what's our favorite? All right, I want to ask everyone, what's your favorite movie, Afghan movie or something? Just like war movies. Mine is
Based
Black
on
Hawk Down. I love it.
Based on Afghanistan or desert warfare in general.
Any movie, any like war movie that you love.
So
What is it?
do you know there's okay, I can't really select which movie to pick. The first one comes in my mind is the Ukrainian film about a sniper, Raven.
Oh, Ukrainian. Yeah, there's a Ukrainian movie about a sniper like
Oh my,
avenging on his
oh
friend
my
and
God, oh my God, a physics teacher becomes a sniper, like real shit, man, right? Real shit.
Ah, yeah,
yeah,
I know that one. I know that one. I know that one.
yeah.
I
I think
haven't heard that one.
bro, I think my number one pick for war movies. Okay, obviously Full Metal Jacket. Second is Tears of the Sun. But the third one is very interesting. It's Matt Damon's Green Zone. It's based on the Gulf War. If you know that movie,
Ah,
Green Zone, yeah. Basically,
yeah, Green Zone. Yeah, I know that. Was it the one with
like the guy was like supplied with false intelligence about WMDs in like
Yeah, there
is
was
it
a
the
lot
one
of
with
false
Matt Damon?
intelligence.
Was it the one with Matt Damon? Was it the one with
yeah,
Matt Damon or
yeah, the guy that's
what?
working in the CIA, if I vaguely remember, in that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Green Zone. Green Zone. I know that
Okay,
one.
now this is a bit controversial question, but what's your opinion on Rambo?
What?
Amazing. Best. Best.
Dude,
I
Rambo
still
is
remember
the
the
best, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
Rambo.
as
I
a
mean,
guy
Rambo
who has
actually,
grown up watching Arnold Schwarzenegger and
yes,
Sylvester Stallone,
Sylvester
I
Stallone
mean,
B2.
these guys are my role
I mean,
models, man. Those testosterone
the
filled
first
action
film
kind of
I
movies is
saw,
what
no,
I like.
the first film I saw involving Sylvester Stallone was Expendables. Oh my God. All the
Oh
three
yeah, Rambo.
sequels, one, two, three, man. I still wanted to
Dude,
watch four.
legit.
I'm telling
No
you, I
way.
think,
No way you said his name like that. No way you said his name like Sleeper Sylvester. It's
Silverstone
Sylvester, bro.
Stallone,
Sylvester
man.
Stallone.
Silver Stallone, huh?
I
Hell
mean,
nah.
I'm surprised that people don't know who Sylvester Stallone is. I mean, dude, I think the reason why I was very angsty and very aggressive as a kid was because I was always watching these kind of movies. Now
Oh
I'm a bit more calmed individual, but still, I still have those, rush of adrenaline inside me because I've grown up watching these kind of movies. So I've
yeah.
always been that jacked up psycho person.
Look, I mean, yo, Expendables 2 is like the best. best sequel to
Yes,
do to the
yes,
franchise.
I
yeah,
Yeah,
think
but I think Megan Fox ruined it. We were
Yes,
I
good
think
till Expendables 3, but the Expendables 4 is not good. Not good.
Expendable Force. Let's not talk about
yeah.
that
Don't spoil
because
it. Don't spoil, please.
the
I'm
actors
still wait to watch.
ruined.
Don't spoil for me.
Yeah,
oh
I'm
wait,
still
I
wait to watch.
forgot. I forgot. Don't spoil Goodwill and Black Hawk Down.
I
Don't
know, I know, I know.
spoil Goodwill.
I know. Was
Yeah.
like that movie is
Also,
so.
guys,
Yeah, I
guys,
know.
guys,
Uh,
one more thing. I'm pretty
Huh?
sure Bonson knows about this guy.
was it
Have you heard about Tony Jaa?
Tony? Oh yeah, isn't it Chinese? Isn't it a Chinese guy in Expendables also? Isn't
Yes,
it?
Yeah, but
yes, yes,
Oh
have
yeah,
yes.
you
that guy.
have
Yeah.
you seen his movies? He used to do these series known as Ong Bak.
I think let me check. Let me check. That Tony. Actually, no. I only know that Chinese. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's the guy. The guy in
Ong
Expendables.
Bak was a movie that I have seen, and it was, I think, basically about Muay Thai. I might be spelling it wrong, but yeah, it was.
Muay Thai. Actually, I don't know, but all I know is it's like I think the Mummy. Um, let's see, Mulan is included. Mulan, the One,
Yeah.
and Kiss of the Dragon. Yeah,
There's another this movie in which there's a guy, Scott Atkins is there. His name is Boyka. He's a boxer in the prison. What's the movie's name, man? I do not remember. Undisputed. Undisputed. That was also a really good movie.
Undisputed King. I see, but the thing is,
Alright,
I think speaking of Asian movies, you should try watching movies from Hong Kong. They're like super good. Yeah, especially if you
no.
know.
I'm gonna start talking about Black Hawk Down. Google, you might want to deafen
Yeah,
for a moment because we're gonna
Nah,
start talking
come.
about Black Hawk Down.
No, 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 no. Please, please. Can you can sometime
uh,
later? Can
let's
you talk
not let's not talk
sometime
about Black
later?
Panther.
No, I want to talk about Black Hawk Down though. It's my
Let me give
beloved.
I give you guys some Asian movies, Asian movie
You
recommendation.
know, what, guys?
Yeah,
You know what? Ping me once you okay, hold on, I need to set up my stuff according to that.
bro.
Mm.
Okay, now do me a favor. Just ping me once. Just ping me, okay? Once you are done, I'm gonna mute myself from the Discord, okay? Okay, guys. You can hear my voice, but I can't read you. So you are in the clear for a while. Just ping me in the chat once you are done, okay?
Alright, copy that. Let's go, boys. Let's talk about fucking Black Hawk Down.
All right, let's go on the Black Hawk Down.
Dude,
So
I swear to God, the scene of like where the Delta forces was like moving to like the Brazilian city, that was one of the best scenes. Honestly.
bro, bro, that one scene in the movie that hits me hard is when like the guy's body half a guy and one guy basically took a severed hand and put it in his
Yeah,
dump.
the guy says, "Tell my
Yeah,
girls I'll be fine."
didn't the hand have a watch? That's why he took it. Didn't the hand have a watch? That's why he took it.
Oh yeah, he has a watch on it. Yeah, if I can remember. But I don't know
Yeah,
was
there was
like,
a watch. Yeah,
but all I know was like, I think reading the real operation from Black Hawk Down, that guy whose half body was missing, I think he was actually transported to Germany for medical treatment, but he died on the way. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the
I
sad.
think
I think he was
that
part of
was a
Delta Force.
really bad damage. He
Yeah,
was
really
Was
hurt
bad.
really
he?
bad. Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think
was he part of Delta Force? I think he was part of the Delta Force,
He
guys.
was he was a
normal,
Delta guy. Yeah, he was a Delta guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he had the
knew
black armor
he
on.
was a Delta.
normal Delta. Yeah, bro, it's like disturbing and impactful at the same time. That scene, but there's one
Yeah,
scene.
like
Yeah, but there's one scene which is very badass. Is like one guy has a CAR-15 rifle with a aim point scope on it. It's like bloody
oh,
that build.
It's Gordon's car 15. It was Gordon's car 15. Yeah, I know it.
It's gold. It's like golden, man. That build. Holy shit, man. That
It
build, bro.
was so good. His build was so good, Lord.
For real, man. Damn.
I love his build so much. I love his build so much. But the thing is, car 15s are so hard to make now. But yeah.
For real, man.
Also, my dad's favorite scene was when they were doing, you know, like the M249 gunner with like the early version of the saw, the
Yeah.
M249. When they were doing
Yeah, I
gunfire,
remember
when
that weapon. Yeah,
like when we're doing covering fire, and then the guy was fucking firing the M249 saw like beside his ear. That
Oh
like
yeah, you
really love that scene
can,
because he
they literally touch
because
everything. Yeah,
it's relatable to him. Like the fucking M249 saw to him was like fucking deafening. So yeah, he understood why the guy was bleeding from his fucking ear.
yeah, man. But not gonna lie, the M60 in the movie is trippy as hell. Yeah, the M60 E3 or the E4, if I can remember. It's like drip, man. The M60 in Black Hawk Down. Fucking
Yeah,
trip, man.
I
So,
mean, there was so much drippy guns in Black Hawk Down that it's so like hard to find them. But there was so much drippy guns, bro. There was not a single gun that looked so bad.
for real, man. But except the makeshift AKs in the movie used by the militants, but it was not so bad though. Not so bad.
Yeah,
But
I think
yeah,
the saddest scene was when like the helicopter pilot was like about to get murdered or captured. I think was he the
oh yeah,
pilot of the second Black Hawk? He was the pilot of the second Black Hawk, right?
I think it's a pilot. Yeah, I think like the Black Hawk Down in that. I think in that movie, like I think that's like the first report of a Black Hawk being taken down, like the first time. If I vaguely remember, or not
Yeah,
wrong. Like that's the first Black Hawk to be taken down, like the first time. Yeah,
I
in
think
that
it was the
mission.
one. I think the one it was nearby the south of Mogadishu. I think it was
Uh,
the south of Mogadishu. It was there.
oh damn, yeah, that one, South of Mogadishu. Oh, but not only that,
Michael
bro,
Byrne.
bro,
Yeah,
bro, you know that part? You know that part where like some guy throw like a light to signal airstrike. Like the one of the insurgents was like so curious what the hell is that thing until he got blown up to pieces by a little bird and some helicopters. Like that scene,
yeah,
bruh.
that was so good. Now,
Bro, I was like dead laughing, man, bruh. Like when he's like cluelessly taking a light that was meant to be an airstrike, bruh. Man, that is like hilarious, man, literally. But cool,
yeah.
cool
The
scene,
thing is,
bro. Bro, was it?
yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, what, the thing is what?
The
Oh
thing
shit,
is,
oh yeah.
the last scene, like the when they were walking over to like the point, the Pakistani point, that was so fucking cool.
Oh yeah. Bro, like I know what's I think besides Pakistani, there's another one. There's like one unit that's like so overlooked during the Battle of Mogadishu, which is the Malaysian UN unit. Yeah, the Malaysian site. They're like patrolling around Somalia. Yeah, the Malaysian
Weren't they the
UN.
guys? Weren't they the guys with the armored vehicles, or that was the no? Wait, that was the Pakistanis. That was Pakistanis.
No, that's not Pakistani. That's Malaysian. Yeah, Malaysian.
Huh? The ones with the armored vehicles?
Yeah, those are Malay. Cause I vaguely remember there's a Malaysian unit in Mogadishu. Like it supported the US troops. Yeah, the Malaysian unit. That's why I
Mm.
check the Battle of Mogadishu. Let's see.
Like
Oh yeah,
honestly,
Pakistan and Malaysia are together. Yeah, only one Malaysian
in
was killed and two Pakistanis are wounded. Yeah,
in
so far.
Mogadishu,
Yeah, in Mogadishu. Yeah.
this is Gordon's Car 15. This was one of the best builds I've
Oh
ever
yeah.
seen.
King
It's
hell, man.
so it's so fucking cool though, but you can't make it anymore because of how hard it is to get the parts for it.
Yeah, the parts were like so hard to get these days, especially like the gun law has been like changing over the years, and the parts are now very
Gone.
inaccessible. Like
Yeah,
gone.
they're gone.
Like oh, it's like obsolete and also like shitly like gone. It's like a shame to say the least, literally. But
But
still,
still,
drip man. I think that's almost the same build as the one that's been used in Blood Diamond. The
Car 15, yeah, the Car 15.
well, I don't know. There's like reports of Car 15s being used by the Rhodesians, but it's kind of cool to see one.
I mean, I don't care about the historical accuracy, but holy shit, that Car 15 was so cool.
Real man. Damn. Oh
I
yeah.
wish he. No, wait. Rhodesians. I mean, no, wait. These are Canadians. These are Canadians.
Rhodesia. Let's see.
Oh,
Rhodesian.
some Rhodesian soldiers were running the M16A too, so there
Oh,
was
damn.
reports of it.
Let's see. Armaments. All right. So far as I see, the armaments main rifles are FNFALs with bayonet.
Right?
British L1A1, British L1A1 SLR, aka British FAL, and well-known Heckler and Koch G3A3. These three main rifles. But also they carry with AK-47s, SKSs, RPD, and RPKs. So mostly captured to just like kill those remaining forces. They're trying to destroy them. But yeah, they have like very decent weaponry indeed. Like
The thing
very.
is, the Rhodesians made a a good tactical thing that the U.S. Army uses. It's called the Rhodesian cover fire.
Oh yeah, bro. I didn't know
It's
they.
really
I didn't know they use the American 180. The like a DP and a Thompson like mixed together. The American 180. Yeah, pretty cool indeed. Very very cool. Yeah,
hold up.
it's like they have American 180s and they have they even have, let's see,
What
they have bazooka. They have like RPGs, M72,
7?
LOL. The RPG 7, yes, they have that, and also RPG 2, like
This
the
was one of the most. This was one of the most legendary pictures in Rhodesia. Hold up,
oh
this right
shit,
here.
was it?
This is the best picture. This is the best picture.
Oh yeah, the American 180.
Yeah, we're finished talking about Black Hawk Down. So no.
Yeah, bro, this American 180 with a suppressor is like pure drip, even though the gun's a bit weird. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like someone put the Thompson drum mag and placed it on top of the fucking gun instead.
the
Bro, what the hell?
weird, bro. American 180 is kind of weird, but it's kind of drip.
Yeah. Thing is,
Damn.
I honestly miss those Navy SEALs Mark 18s. I swear to God, the Navy SEALs Mark 18 always
Oh,
the best.
bro, I Discord crashed. God damn it. But never mind. Yeah, the 180 is a pure drip, but it is kind of weird to see, but it's cool. Anyways, yeah, very cool.
The thing is, the Navy SEALs always have the drippiest guns, honestly.
I
Like
mean, like the
even from
SOP
back
mods,
then,
like the SOP mods, man. Especially the
the
M4A1 SOP
Mark
mod.
18s.
Yes.
I mean,
Market.
it's called the Mark 18. It's called the Mark 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Mark 18. Yeah, that's why in my ACT I use an early 2000s soft mod build, which makes it very drip, man. Yeah, that's why I use that. The soft mod build. Yeah, very cool.
Mine is based off Delta Forces kits. But
Oh,
yeah, still drippy.
Yes, mine is like
drip.
the Fallujah inspired. The weapon I use, the M16A4, is like the Fallujah suppressor.
You mean, you mean the M16A4 build that has
The
has
ones used
the
in
ACOG?
Fallujah. Yeah,
Is it
the
the
one
one
with
with
the
the
ACOG.
ACOG?
Yes, yes,
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah. That build is actually very good. The ACOG, the full grip, the dust, and the heat covers. That's like drip right there.
Damn,
Yeah,
yes.
indeed, the drip. But
The thing
overall,
is,
the thing is, yeah,
I wish they start adding retro gear in BRM5. Honestly,
yeah, that's what I wanted. Like I requested for them to add like pass good helmets and some stuff. They decided to like, no, we have those. We don't need those. They just deleted my suggestion right away. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah,
I
my
it's a bit
even suggested
talks.
the Delta Force vest. I even suggested old vintage Delta Force kits.
and they just
But
removed it.
no,
No, see, it's whole rigged. The BRM5, voting system is rigged. Like I don't know why, for no apparent reason, people start hating on one stuff because I don't know why. Like, there was this good suggestion to add like a scuba gear for infiltration, like in the fort and
Yeah,
naval. These guys,
scuba.
scuba, in the old days, and you know what was the verdict?
What?
Majority people said no, and it got
Well,
cancelled right away.
man, bro, I hate the fact where they hate the G3 rifle.
Yeah,
Why?
G3 is actually good. G3 is actually very good, man. Like as a DMR,
It's
as a
actually good.
marksman, also, man. Especially the
Yeah, man.
G3A3, especially the G3A3.
Yeah, like the best. I don't understand why people hate the G3 rifle. I don't understand why. Yeah, literally. That's why I hate the community in Baron Fight. It's like so toxic,
So toxic,
so
man. Especially the
conservative.
PvP, man.
Yeah,
Especially the PvP, man.
yeah. The PvP. Not only that, they are like extremely conservative, which I hate. They just don't want like new stuff. They just want their old stuff and the same thing. Yeah, but improvements.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing I hate most of it. Yeah, literally, man. I was one like, look, M113 APCs is a good suggestion, but people start hating it. But come on, bro.
The fact is that they won't add any armored vehicles like MVTs and AFPs. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
of course. Yeah, tanks. No, it's a big no. Tanks. IRV is big no. But APCs, M113s or
Yeah, those
MTLB.
ones are actually good. Those ones actually, make sense to be honest.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
But but
The only thing can be used is as a prop. Yeah, those tanks, especially the IS2s or some stuff. Yeah,
yeah, okay. Why there's like IS? Is that a IS3 or IS7 at Fort? By the way,
IS3.
IS3 is
IS.
IS3.
Okay,
I
I
don't know.
got
Maybe
confused
it's
between IS7 and IS3 because I guess IS3 has like the tracks at its front hull.
the IS3 is. I believe the law of the IS3 verifies that. Like, I think the rebels got their hands on it in a some secret tank storage. The tank reserve storage when like you just take all the IS3s out of it. Yeah, literally. I think that's why they take all the IS3s, the reserve storage. Yeah, but there's like a report where like IS3s are being deployed in Ukraine. So I
Oh,
think,
hell nah.
yeah,
Wait,
I think like
wait, they're getting
it,
operated in Ukraine? What the hell?
there's
No,
one.
wait, I saw that video. No, it was fake. It was fake. It was actually the T80. It was actually the T80. I saw
Yeah,
that.
no, that's not. That's a T10 rumored T10. Yeah, but instead no, it's not a T10. It's a T64. Yeah, especially the laser searchlight near the ERA, the goofy
Yeah.
art from Ukraine.
I
That's
think
meant
how
to.
it got recognized. I think how it got recognized was because of its horrible ass laser system.
Yeah, those
By the way, there are
stupid.
some T80s. I guess there's some T80s or T90s which has like a fat box, on the turret hull. What is that exactly? Is it
Like,
like the ammo
what's
rack or something or what?
fat box? Isn't that this, I think
It's
it's
like a revolt, like the one on the Burlock. The one on the Burlock.
Yes, yes, yes. What are those? The
That's
fat.
a. It's like a. It's like think of the What is this? Think of
ammunition.
the. Think of the ammo. Like think of the carousel, but it's like a revolver now.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Oh,
carousel. Yeah, the carousel system, which is like a revolver. So yeah, but here's the thing. There are like two types of carousel. One's hydraulic, one's diesel powered. Hydraulics is the one that's being used on a T80, which are prone to fail and also prone to like very flammable
Dude,
because there's a lot of oil in it. Yeah,
yes.
flammable.
gasoline is
This topic is a bit
gasoline is way
controversial.
worse. Gasoline is way worse though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's one stuff I need to ask about, but it's actually a bit controversial. Ukraine and
uh,
Russia using the same tanks, right? Same quality of tanks, like same T80s, same T90s. I don't think so about T90s, but T80s and something. But still,
yeah.
Ukraine is having like the ground. I'm not sure why. Why you?
Here's
Because they're the defensive. The defensive. They're the defensive. Usually the defensive had the easier time.
yeah. The thing is
Like
like
the thing is,
yeah. You continue. Sorry.
I'll tell you. Thing is, this year in like March 20 something, uh, they could start a counter offensive
on the Russians near Crimea, and the Ukrainians suffered so much losses, but the Russians barely lost anything. It's the same thing. It's the same thing for the attacking. If you're attacking, you're gonna start losing a lot of guys, but you're gonna start moving. If you're in the defensive, you're gonna lose a little people. Yeah, it's gonna get really hard to fight a fucking massive country. So yeah, that's what I'm
Indeed.
telling you.
Yeah, the fact is that like they are producing more ammunition than what Ukraine is receiving from NATO. Yeah, that's why they are bolstering
Yeah,
its
I mean, see, I mean, technically speaking, Ukraine comes under the NATO, right? So why they're not invoking the Article 5th?
Here's the thing, man. Ukraine is technically still not in NATO. They're still in
Yeah,
the yeah.
They're not,
So they're not under Article 5. They're not. They're under that. Yeah, they're not under the Article 5. They're
but
still technically not
they applied. So
not
they applied for the for the membership. So they didn't receive any membership, but still they're
yeah.
receiving the ammo packages and supplies.
Yeah, that is the support. Because here's the thing. Ukraine is like a partner to NATO back in the early 2000s where Ukraine like become a sovereign state after the USSR collapse. So they, because
Yes.
Ukraine is like very paranoid around the world. So they also decided to like go to the West for help. Economic thing,
Yeah, yeah,
individual.
yeah. You can relate.
Yeah, so that's why we become NATO partners. Russia did the same thing, just that they got rejected.
I
They
mean,
got
I
rejected.
mean, why did at the? I mean, whose idea was to reject Russia, man? I mean, they can be the formidable force. Why
Because
just
there's a
because NATO was built to fight Russian. You know.
yeah. It was
okay,
meant to. It's meant to fight the
that's true.
Soviets.
That true. That
Yeah, cause like
So inviting your enemy and accepting them is gonna defeat the purpose of why you built the fucking organization, bro.
yeah. But the thing is, like people like some people don't understand like why NATO is here. Cause the thing is like after the fall of the Cold War, Warsaw Pact, which is like a fake NATO, collapsed.
it's like the Western
But
NATO.
but NATO,
Sorry, Eastern NATO. My
remained,
God.
cause because NATO's meant to dissolve after the Cold War because there's never a war happening.
Yeah,
But instead had to like stay strong. So yeah, former Soviet countries like Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia,
Latvia.
and former
Yes.
Warsaw Pact, and other former Warsaw Pacts like Poland, decided to join NATO. Yeah, to like bolster the alliances and the cooperation. Yeah, but things are changing because like Slovakia, aka which is a NATO's member, has a pro-Russian prime minister. Yeah,
Damn.
man. So
What?
we have a lot of problem. Yeah, so Slovakia, which is like used to be Czech Republic. Yeah, Czechoslovakia. That one part,
Mm,
like landlocked.
Former Yugoslavia.
No, Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia. Yugoslavia is different.
Are they
Yeah,
different? Okay, not the
yeah.
same.
So like Slovakia, they had an elected pro-Russian prime minister. So this could give NATO a ton of problems. Yeah,
Damn.
and not only that, there's like one black sheep in the NATO council, which is Turkey. Yeah, Turkey usually tends to switch sides during the Ukraine war.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. We have seen that.
yeah, first side like helping Ukraine, other side having some diplomatic talks with Russia. Yeah, so it's a very problematic country for NATO, and
I
especially
mean,
that,
I
but
mean,
especially that
even though
time,
after joining NATO, even though after joining NATO, they're still having conflicts with their neighbors. Apparently.
yeah, especially like like Turkey has like a conflict with Greece.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's Cyprus, right? Cyprus also is included in this issue, right?
yeah. Cyprus is included. Yeah, the especially like Turkey intervention of Cyprus. Yeah, that's what happened. Like that's what strained our relations. Yeah, but still, is a mess. Is a messy thing in NATO. Yeah, especially Turkey. Like Turkey was having a ton of violations in NATO, where they one time bought a S-400 missile system from Russia,
Yeah,
which like cost
in exchange of F-35, right? They got the opportunity to get F-35s or S-400s. That's it. They choose S-400, right? Something like that
yeah
happened.
yeah because like They got kicked out because the S-400 doesn't meet the NATO standard. So yeah, they got kicked out. They also kicked. No, I mean They didn't got kicked out of NATO. They got kicked out of the F-35 program. Yeah, the F-35. So yeah, it's just screwed up pretty much.
Coming back to the topic, okay, so since we have brought these two formidable stuff, which one is actually good? The S400 or F35? I know it's kind of a stupid question at this point because yeah, both of them are different have different aspects, but let's just say who's the best? Oh shit, I'm dead.
S3, S300, S400. Is that a question?
Yeah, is it the Russian equivalent of Patriot, I guess?
Yeah, okay. S300 appears in the Soviet Union,
No,
so
the
it's much more.
400, the 400, the 400. I'm talking about the 400 one.
Was it?
S400.
Was it? S1, yeah, S400 is a
This is
new,
American? What the fuck? Oh, that
bro.
was nothing. That was nothing.
Bro, S400 is a newer AA system. Yeah, newer ICBM, I think. Yeah, so it's not a fair comparison because both systems, even both are similar, but they are both in different era. S300 is in the Soviet era, so this is like old technology. Yeah, so it's not as reliable. S400 is a newer, very new system, like released around the 2000. Yeah, so it's not an old system. It's still a new system. There are countries having a tender to buy it, especially China. Yeah, China
Oh,
did have.
China.
Yeah, China is buying one of those. They also have a couple.
Hey, man.
Yeah, Turkey also bought one of these, which caused NATO to like give warning to them. But I think North Korea might be buying one of those, the S-400s, because they're like,
And the North Korea is still using the Cold War era stuff, man. Yet,
yeah. But think about it, they're using an M2020 tank, which is like a T-40 Armata and a Abram
yeah,
abomination.
Abraham, my
Doesn't
Yeah,
it have a mix of a Chinese tank, the Type 99?
I don't know, that tank design is like very weird, as I can see, especially the turret design and the chassis on it.
The third design is the fucking brain tumor to me. The third design is the brain tumor to me.
Bro, they think it's a good idea to put ATGMs at the side. Yeah,
on which
Exactly.
on
bro.
BMP.
No, the M2020 tank from North Korea, the newest tank in their arsenal. They think
Oh
it's a
yeah,
good idea to put
I see.
like,
Yeah, they put two pods. I is on the left turret, right? Left side of the turret.
Isn't it the one? Wait, isn't that the Russian BMP something?
It's a
you mean the
BMP-3M, BMP-3M,
The Cornet.
BMP-3M. Yeah, the 400
Is that the
missiles.
Cornet? Is that the Cornet missile you're referring to? Is it the
No, you
Cornet?
know like those ATGM pods on the BMP 30M.
Oh yeah, that one. There's the Berezok turret with ATGMs on it. Yeah, that's like a
I knew
BMP.
it.
Yeah, they use because they have like acquired, they have like acquisition with Russia, so they get Cornet missiles. Or they just reverse engineer the Cornet. Yeah. So yeah, because they are interrelationship with Russia, so they had acquisition of Cornet missiles or so-called faggot missiles. Yeah, faggot.
Why?
That's
The
a proper name.
Why
YouTube
so?
don't YouTube don't kill Goodwill.
Bro,
yeah,
why
It's
you
the
say
actual name.
why you
exactly.
say that? Why you say that to for Cornet, man? Like, why is that bad?
My God, man. Yeah, but it's a real name. It's a nickname for the Russians. Yeah, but
What F? The F word.
the F word, yeah, aka the fagot. Yeah, the fagot. That's the I think that's the actual pronunciation. Yeah, indeed. But the ATGM, even though it is still deadly, it can still destroy tanks. Yeah, the fagot. It can still destroy tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But overall, one thing that can still destroy tanks is a simple javelin. Top attack or frontal attack. The two modes can still destroy it. Like
My
Abrams.
God.
Yeah, it can still destroy an Abrams, literally.
Why a
Yeah.
Cornet?
Yeah, Cornet is included too. Yeah. But still, ATGMs is ATGMs. You just fucked up everything. Yeah.
I mean, they're so bloody overpowered, man. Like, One tap and they can blow any like almost all the stuff, all the tanks, almost.
Yeah, yeah. This is what ATGMs are built. They're like first few ATGMs were like built around like 1960s and the 70s. It's just especially the Tau, the BGM Tau, and 9M14. I don't know what, but it's called Mayuta Rocket, Mayuta ATGM, which is like mounted on BRDM twos and BMP ones. Yeah, this kind of ATGMs that has been developed until the mobile ATGMs like the Fagot, the Conkers, the Toe. I think I think Toe is the only one that's like mobile and
Best.
also
Yeah, it's
stationary.
actually mobile.
Yes,
Uh,
mobile. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Until
okay, okay.
traveling.
Quick question, quick question. If like, if the developers of MTC or NTC and Sunny Valley added the Panzerfaust 3, the modern Panzerfaust 3, used by BND Bundeswehr.
Oh yeah, the Panzerfaust 3 is like
It's very OP,
yeah,
man. I actually saw it in action. It can literally shred anything because it has had like
yeah,
900 or 1000 mm penetration.
it's a bunker. It's made to bust bunker. It's called a bunker buster. The Panzerfaust 3. Yeah, it's also creating a lot of damage in Ukraine. Especially like a one case where it blew up a whole BTR.
Bro,
Yeah,
what? I mean,
the
it
Panzer.
has like it has like a couple of pens, like 1000 something.
Yeah, I think so. It literally destroyed a whole Panzerfaust. I mean the whole BTR. Yeah, literally a whole BTR. Yeah.
I'm
Dang.
just at the private server and I'm just doing random shit.
Oh yeah.
So imagine they added a Panzerfaust, man. It look very funny.
Nah, man. Oh, so
It's
wait.
going to be horrible.
Oh
Why?
my.
Why horrible? Like, isn't it good, man?
It's still old. It's still old, man. It's still old.
I
They
know
couldn't
it's a
even
cold.
penetrate the.
I know it's a Cold War tech, man. But whatever floats your boat.
I mean, they couldn't even penetrate the fucking IS-2's armor, dog. They couldn't even penetrate it anymore.
The
Is that
Panzerfaust
bad?
3.
Is that bad?
Yes.
Okay,
So it,
because it's
like
made
dog
in
shit
Cold War.
Soviet steals.
Because it's made in Cold War, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm just doing Delta Force role player now. That's at
Yeah.
the private server.
Shit. Let's see. Well, like, man, today is like a fucking long ass day. Like, we've been doing entire wire locking, and bro, I have like presentation next week about depression, aka mental health.
Yeah.
Bro, my brain cell be gone like freaking going scrolling through WHO website about mental health and depression.
My
Ah,
God.
yeah, yeah, it's fucking hectic. Tomorrow's gonna be a physics physics lesson
Rest in
until
peace for Ransom. Rest in peace for Ransom.
yeah, man. Aerospace isn't as
Aerospace,
easy as
yeah. Aerospace success, right? Or is that bad?
yeah, man. Especially me not knowing what the hell are the formulas are, bro. Ah,
You,
literally.
you better keep those formulas in track, man, or else it's going to be very bad.
I don't know. Have you did physics before?
Yes, I did
Like,
physics, and the physics is very hard. That's why I switched my stuff
bro,
to
what
designing,
is
man.
what is Emilia, what is sigma in physics? Sigma.
Sigma male.
No, not sigma. The sigma in physics, bro.
I guess
Yeah.
it's a Greek letter.
Bro, Sigma is a map operation.
Oh, never mind.
What are you rambling on about?
Bro, what?
Yeah, never. Don't mind that. Is my bro. My dumbass bro. Never mind.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
Understand? Yeah, we
yeah.
heard him very clearly. We heard him
Yeah.
very clearly.
I don't know. Fuck sigma. Let's see. First, MGH. Oh yeah. Math. Math. I don't know. MGH in physics. I fucking forgot, bro. Fuck. Ugh.
Bro, you having skill issue right now? What the hell?
issue, man. Because not to mention, I have like physics exam in like 4 days time. I'm like screwed up right now. Ah, fuck. Physics test be getting me slowly, man. Damn, bro. Life is
I'm just
tough.
sending a lot of swagger pictures. I'm just sending a lot of swagger pictures.
Damn, man. Sad life.
Dude, we haven't played games in a while, actually. We're
Yeah,
still busy.
yeah, man. What do you like? Bro, I still miss like the OBRM5, like especially the APCs. Yeah,
Everyone does, actually.
Yeah, it
yeah,
is. It
the
is
whole
actually.
APC. Yeah, the whole APCs. So like based on the BRM2 and the BDRM2 and that POD APC that has the ATGM on is like the bloody German. It's like a German open top APC for World War Two. It's like very similar.
Blitz, Google Blitz, the Google Blitz.
Yeah,
That's a
that one,
new
that
one.
one, yeah, that one. Yeah, literally, man. Yeah. Let's see.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
Oh, but
you guys wanna hop on a? You guys wanna hop on a game?
no, not anymore.
Game like
I'm kind of stressed right now. I just want to talk things out.
All right,
Yeah. Well, yeah. By the way, what about?
okay, do you want to conclude this right now or what? Because it's already like 2 hours.
conclude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
conclude
conclude
it.
that. Let's conclude that.
All
All
right,
right.
guys. Yeah, that's for today. If you want more podcasts like this, just let me know in the comments. We haven't done this podcast for a while, like we did, but not in YouTube. So hope you like it. As always, like and share, subscribe for like, share, and subscribe for more. See you in the next time.